Let me get in here for a second here.
All right, we're live.
All right, guys. So hopefully, let me know. I'm going to log on here in a second to. I can't even. This is not even coming up for some reason. I'm like, I think.
Put this over here.
We are live, people.
Yeah.
We apologize. We had some audio issues, obviously. I am going to jump on here, and I am going to be kind of monitoring the chat right now. Noah and Eric obviously will get going on this. I apologize, guys. So let me know in the chat really quick if you guys can hear us.
We're good.
With audio. Beautiful.
All right, so we're good. So Noah, go ahead and just jump on in. Sorry about that, guys. Seriously,
Let me just.
we're new to the podcast game, and we had a couple little technical issues. Jay worked very hard to get this back on.
Yes.
So
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, thank you, Jay.
Okay.
So
We just told him, Jay, pull it up.
it was stressful. Yeah. Okay, let's do this, man.
Can we get a celebratory? Yes.
Amen.
Just a yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Okay.
So-
Cracking a Red Bull to that one, boys.
Oh, shit, I needed some Xanax, man.
There we go. I know. I was stressed out.
I know.
Got
right.
a couple extra cigarettes in there.
I'm gonna
wow.
take my coat off now because I know we are staying.
That was tripping me. And again, guys, we apologize.
So sorry.
Thank you so much for everyone that jumped on and hung out with us for 10 minutes where there was no sound. But we're back, and yeah, that's good. So, all right, Noah
It
and
stings.
Eric.
Sorry about that.
Whew.
It's been a long.
All right,
day.
let's do this, man.
Yes.
All right, let's jump
Yes.
in.
So, like we were saying, I had Eric make a list as well as I did.
Yep.
But Eric had some surprising news when I asked him what his list was. Would you like to bust that baby
Yep,
out?
we got some big news. Betty White's birthday today. You're 98 years old, Betty. Congratulations.
Amen, man.
Woo!
Yeah.
All right,
But
thank
you know
you,
what?
Betty.
You know the only problem is that's the only
98.
thing on my list. Okay.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm
well,
not.
that's a strong
I'm kind
list.
of a. You know.
I think I told you about 7 hours ago. So
Yep.
one thing in 7 hours.
That's pretty good.
Very productive.
If you ask my teachers at school, they'd say that's very good for Eric's skill level. Okay.
That's good.
But she likes snakes, so I thought
She does like snakes.
I think she loves all animals from when I was reading.
Nice.
I think she's growing up
Okay.
dog
That's
kennels and
So-
things like that.
Dad, you did say that one of your goals in life was to meet Betty before she passes over
Yeah.
into the next life, if you will. So how are you going to get that accomplished?
You know, it's a tough one. I actually, ironically enough, I had a friend of mine, Mike Dees, that was the...
Mike Dees.
Yeah, he
Dees
was the...
nuts.
Unfortunately, he passed away.
Oh,
Shit!
I'm sorry.
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was horrible.
sorry.
But anyways,
You're a
regardless-
dickhead.
Oh,
I know, that was horrible.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
No,
I'm
that's
really
okay.
sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
So he was the director of the LA Zoo, and he was a very close personal friend because Betty White loves animals.
Yeah.
And so he had talked with Betty.
that was horrible.
And I know it was horrible. That's how you didn't
I
know.
didn't know.
You didn't know.
I'm
It's
sorry,
okay.
Mike.
I know. Mike's okay. He's looking down. He forgives you. He's a good guy. So he actually talked with Betty and said that he was going to arrange it.
Okay.
Then unfortunately
way.
he got, he was battling a sickness for quite a while. And
Sorry to
and
hear that.
unfortunately,
Rest in peace,
yeah, rest in peace.
honestly.
So now 98, I mean, we don't have much time left, right? So
Dude, it's probably 110, 12. She'll go. She's got a good 15 years in her.
I love
You
Betty
think
White.
so?
Oh, yeah.
15 years from now.
Oh, yeah. They didn't build them like they used to. She's used to that.
She's that OG.
She's old school.
She's
Yeah.
that OG
Oh, yeah.
model.
These old people, yeah.
Okay.
They're living real old these days.
I mean, I guess you are right, man. They
Not
are
now,
living that
for
old,
whatever
man.
reason, but,
My grandma's pushing those numbers, and they
No
say
kidding.
she's healthy as a racehorse,
yeah,
baby.
that's what they said about my grandma. And she's dead. So.
Whoa.
What?
This
I'm
is
sorry.
a
I'm sorry.
horrible
I'm
way
sorry.
to start
What are
this.
you
This
trying
is a
to say
terrible.
about
I'm
my
sorry.
grandma,
No,
bro?
nothing. Yeah, that did come off wrong. She's
Come
gonna
on.
be fine. She's gonna be fine. She's got
Dude.
another 20 years left.
That's
in her.
Noah,
I
fucked
guarantee.
up,
I'm
man.
sorry, dude. I'm
No,
sorry.
when
dude.
we're done with this,
That
can
was
you call
bad.
your grandma and tell her you
I'm
love
so
her?
sorry.
No.
Can I call her and apologize? Excuse me.
Jeez,
I'm so
dude.
sorry.
Come
I'm sorry.
on, that is messed up. All right, so
Okay.
oh man, let's get off this whole death
Yep.
subject.
Get
I
off
don't-
of it.
I don't like that. So one of the things that I want to talk about, Eric and I, we're big conspiracy guys, all right?
Oh, yeah.
We like to spend a lot of our free time just communicating to ourselves, like what our favorite conspiracy is, and the ones that we believe. So my question to you, Eric, and
Yeah.
I'll feed back as well, is what is your favorite conspiracy
Ooh, that's a tough one.
that you actually believe in? And we can touch on just favorite conspiracies that we don't necessarily believe in.
Okay.
But I would just like to hear what your thoughts are, because I don't think I've ever asked you that before.
You've never asked me that? Number one, I hope this is a good conspiracy.
Okay,
I guess
let
it
me
is.
hear it.
Aliens are real. Okay.
That's a conspiracy? I thought that
Is it
was
a conspiracy?
I thought that was a fact.
That's a fact. No,
Okay.
thank you, man. No,
I really did.
But I mean, I guess there's no proof, this or that.
Because they have
Some say.
they have all the they have them named. They got like the tall whites, the skinny grays.
The grays, the
or
alien
something
grays,
like that.
something like that.
I might be messing
Me and
it
Cousin
up.
Brad seen them the one night.
I know.
told you,
touch
man.
on that. Touch
no,
on
I
that.
will
Talk
touch on
about
that.
it right now.
Okay, listen, we had a couple drinks, okay? It's natural. It's probably 3 in the morning, all right?
Natural.
Wow.
We're at the bonfire. Beautiful fall night. Okay,
Okay.
wind's blowing. Funny enough, this is going to sound crazy. Everyone went inside. So it's me and Cousin Brad shooting the shit, drinking a beer by the bonfire.
Yes, sir.
My Cousin Brad goes, "What the hell is that?" And I look up real quick. Dude, it looked like a huge, huge structure. The way there was like 4 lights in a row.
In the sky?
In the sky, just moving like simultaneously perfectly. So I don't think it was 4 different airplanes, 4 fighter jets, because we do have an Air Force base that's pretty close to us here.
Interesting.
Definitely something to the point where like I almost dropped my drink. I was so scared. You know what I mean? Like I almost cried when I told
feel
Mary,
that.
I'm like, get in the basement and load the shotguns up. They're coming. They're here. They are here.
Load that
But
buckshot, baby.
a lot of people told us, oh, it's what is it called? Satellite X with Elon Musk. He launched all those
the
satellites
way
and
in
stuff.
Michigan, we could see that.
Supposedly you're supposed to be able to see it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna call BS on that. It did
Bruh.
not look like that because I
Come on
looked up pictures and different stuff like that. But that really did freak me out because I always believed in aliens, but I've never seen it with my own 2
Now,
eyes
let
like
me
that.
let me ask
you know
you.
what I mean?
Let me ask you a question here. Now, approximately, what was the speed that this
Dude.
UFO was flying at?
You see an airplane in the sky. It's going 600 miles an hour. They say whatever, and it's
Just
going pretty steady. This was a pretty steady thing.
Okay.
But because of the lights,
That's an
like it
airplane,
freaked us out though.
You know
They were so spread apart because you see an airplane, you see the dot up in the sky. Okay, you see this with the 4 lights.
Let me touch it.
Must have been
let
huge.
me touch on something real quick. You know that I hate to break this to you. Airplanes they have lights on the wings.
Dude, exactly. Your boy Eric's seen a million of them up in
Yeah.
the sky. I'm always looking up. Okay,
And it was different.
It was different. This was alien. Okay, UFO.
Okay. Well,
take
UFO,
that to the
yes.
bank.
UFO, yes.
because
It was,
wasn't.
it was unidentified.
unidentified.
It could have
Yeah.
been something,
That is
but
true.
dude, it was huge because the way
Now-
I thought they were gonna go in my brain and be like, or something,
true.
and like communicate with me.
Maybe they
They
did.
do.
Maybe they did.
It's
think
that
they,
lost time.
maybe
Have
they
you heard about
did.
that? Like the lost time? What happens when they take you?
Yeah.
You don't remember any of
Oh,
it.
dude, you ever woke up with like
Some
a little
people do.
scratch or like a little puncture wound on you?
Yeah.
You're like, they were probing me.
That's the aliens.
Your butt's a little sore.
I saw this show, and I'm sorry to hijack here, guys, but
You're
I saw
fine.
this show where I was like, "Shut up!"
You
please.
said that you wouldn't.
I know.
He's
I'm
got some
sorry.
good stories. I
Yeah,
like it.
No, so literally, I saw this show about how they found the little like alien chips in people.
Oh my
Yo, I did
gosh.
hear about
Implants,
that. I did
implants.
hear
I
about
did
right?
hear about this.
And the one literally, it was like a little nanotechnology. And ultimately, what happened was when they got it out and they looked under a microscope, there was little antenna on it. Like it was actually broadcasting.
Little
What?
antennae?
Yeah, inside this little tiny piece of
Oh
like
my God.
tiny thing that was so small, they were able to take it out.
That's
It
crazy.
was actually material that was not of the earth.
Wow.
And
Not
it actually
of the
it was
earth.
somehow broadcasting. They don't know what or where, but
Where-
that was implanted.
Now, where'd you hear this?
It was on the Science Channel.
That's pretty crazy. I haven't heard about that one. I did see
Yeah.
one where this weird guy was like, "Oh, I have alien children," and they were
Well, that's
no,
crazy.
well, that guy
taking a sample, and he said he had like alien children.
that
What was
guy
that
just
show?
needs to go into a
They used
psych
to have the
ward.
trucks, and they used to bid on moving stuff across the country.
Oh,
Yeah,
there was a
love
guy I
that
knew
show.
on that show.
I love
actually.
that show. And
Ice Road Truckers?
No,
very
it was-
close.
it was called,
close. Gosh,
what
dang
was
it,
it?
Brian. What was it?
It
But,
was right after the storage war. They did that show like
yes.
that, and they'd move like
Yes.
crazy huge things.
Oh, yeah, I
remember?
It was cool.
that.
I wanted to do that.
there
I'm
was-
like, that's me, man.
There
Yeah,
was
I knew someone-
aliens on there?
Well, it's funny because they went to this weird guy's house. He had all this
Okay.
weird art and stuff, and they're like, "I need this safe moved
dark
to a."
art?
No, well, like him with like a baby alien naked and stuff, like in space, like really, because he said he was the father of like alien children.
dope.
This is a really good episode. You need to check it out.
That guy needs to go to the psych ward. Let me just
Something,
say.
maybe free country, right? Believe what you want. But they moved this big safe. Okay, took all these guys, they hauled it over, and he's like, "Oh, look what's inside!" And it was this little tiny shard of, something that the aliens put in them, and they were having it tested, and they're like, "You had me haul that?" And I mean, you pay cash, right?
Amen.
But no, pretty trippy stuff, man. It does
USD.
freak me out.
I have only had one alien experience, and
Dude, let's hear it.
Mom was with me.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I played.
really? I've
I
never
played
heard this.
pretty much every sport as a kid. Okay, and this was coming after football practice, summer day. Okay, it was late at night, probably 9 p.m. So it was getting dark, and by the time we got home, it was dark. So we're in our subdivision driving home, and all of a sudden, me and my mom, we just see this light dashing through the sky, and I'm like, "Is that a shooting star?" My mom literally parked the car, and she was like, she said, "I don't know what that is."
Well,
By the
when
way-
your parents give
I
up
know.
on you,
I was
By
in
the
middle
way,
school.
It was Shipping Wars. Jay, can you
Shipping
pull that
Wars.
up?
Shipping Wars.
Wars. Yeah.
love that show.
Just pull that shit
Do you
up
know
real
who-
quick.
Pull that shit up, Jay.
Hold up.
You know who the best guy was? It was the guy.
Y'all
He
ain't
was an
gonna let
older
me
gentleman with the
finish-
gray hair. I'm
finish
sorry.
my-
Please finish.
Y'all gonna cut my story off.
so-
I'm sorry. Someone
Wow.
I'm
commented.
so sorry.
Thank you guys for the
Wow.
chat,
I
by the
will
way.
be-
We're seeing the chat.
We'll be
It's just
watching
wonderful.
that
Come
after.
on. All right, let me finish this
Dude.
real quick. So, like I said, we saw this thing in the sky, and yeah, my mom was like, "I don't know what that is." As me, as a little 8-year-old, like you said, when your parents say
When
you
your
don't know what it
parents are
is,
scared, that scares the hell out of you.
you're like, what?
Yes.
Oh shit!
What the hell, Mom? You don't know what that is? But that's the only thing. And again, who knows? Maybe it was one of them damn
It's
fighter,
probably a
fighter
drunk
jets or
fighter
something.
pilot.
So here's the
Could've been.
here's the
That's all
Shipping
I'm saying.
Wars.
That's-
thing
Yes,
here.
dude. Yes,
all I
dude.
have.
I love this show. Dude, that
Yeah.
guy right there with the long hair.
Oh,
It's my
man.
hero right there.
We
Yeah,
got
that was Ray.
Roy.
So Roy is the guy I know.
Dude, I
He's
gotta
the guy I
meet him.
know.
Where is he at? He's
keep-
got a cat in his
and
truck.
yeah, and he
dude.
keeps alligators and stuff like that. He's a reptile
I
guy.
knew I liked him. I
Yeah.
didn't know that about him.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
bless him. Yeah, look at
he's-
him.
yeah.
Look at him there.
He looks like he has a
I'm
couple
pretty sure it was
alligators.
him who picked up the safe and moved it somewhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bless him.
Wait, look at pick at the top middle, the one with the cat.
Yeah, that's him. He's big pimping with that cat. Look at him.
Damn, son.
I'll tell you what.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So that's
That is
good.
awesome. The power of the internet. You can just pull it right up.
Hold it, anything, especially with a J behind the camera.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
that's right. So conspiracy theories. Someone said they were They asked about. They thought the biggest one was the Kurt Cobain.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a great.
Courtney
That's
Explain.
a great
It's a
one.
little bit
So-
before my time.
So Kurt
Obviously, I know
Cobain,
That's a really
yeah,
good one.
right, exactly. Courtney Love was his wife or
Okay.
girlfriend or whatever it is, and a lot of people believe that she killed him.
Wow. Why?
And,
How did he die?
It was suicide, gun.
Suicide.
Yeah,
Gun suicide.
And a lot of people think that maybe she murked him.
She murked
Who
him.
was the gentleman? There was like a famous rock star who was yapping his mouth off on camera. Oh, Courtney Love said she'd pay me $50,000 to kill him. He
Wow.
ended up dead. Remember that? They found him on the train tracks or something.
The Clintons got
Yo,
him.
They probably
Dad.
you can't mix the Clintons and the
Fucking
Cobains. That's
if you start talking about this shit.
yeah.
Shh, we're gonna be
We
done.
Dude,
just-
Florida was talking about the Clintons.
Save
and
us,
dang
please.
hurricane hit 'em.
Oh my God! Stop saying that.
shit.
Stop saying the C word.
Yeah,
dude.
you're right.
Jesus,
You're right.
we're gonna get.
All right. Can I bring up a topic? Can I bring up a topic?
Please.
No. But no, it's a good.
I'm
topic.
along
what?
for the ride.
You know
No,
what?
let's
For-
not.
For
I will-
this,
well,
for this
listen.
one time, we'll
No.
let you bring up a
No,
topic.
listen.
Then
Listen.
you're done. Okay.
I only have one topic.
Okay, let's hear
And
it.
it kind of goes right into what this is. This is not a good topic.
Not
I
a
like
good
it.
topic.
All right,
and-
so we were just talking
Then
about the
bring it
Kurt
up.
Cobain
Sure, yeah.
and Courtney Love issue. Of course, as a reptile people,
She sounds
we
hot.
know Ben Rennick.
Ben
Yeah,
Rennick.
Ben Rennick was Rennick Reptiles,
Rennick
and unfortunately,
Reptiles.
he was killed tragically. Really good guy. Killed, shot to death three
Oh,
years ago.
no.
Yeah,
Jeez,
3 years ago, and just today,
What happened?
his wife,
His
his widow,
His widow.
was arrested for killing him.
You are
Shut
kidding me, man.
Yeah. Are you
That is
serious?
terrible. That is
Yeah.
terrible.
How did they find out 3 years later?
So I guess what the story is, and it is a horrible story. Ben was really great, and this blew me
What the
away
heck?
because I knew both of them very well, visited them in the past and stuff like that. And apparently, I read the police description of what happened, and they said that she was having an affair on Ben, and Ben was going to leave her.
Oh no.
And they have kids, and apparently her and her boyfriend at the time, the one she was cheating with, tried to actually poison him.
Oh,
So they put poison
my
in his
gosh.
protein shake.
What?
And I guess he got like violently ill, but lived. And so
Oh,
then they brought like
no,
another
dude.
person in to come and kill him.
you kidding me?
And so again, this just is from the police report. I don't know anything about it. It's a horribly tragic
Yeah.
thing, but apparently she and the guy she was seeing were going to kill him. And then the guy that she was seeing backed out. Was like, I
Oh,
can't do it,
man.
And so she physically killed him, shot him to death. And this is all these years later. What happened was the ex-boyfriend, I guess, went to the police just this month. No leads for the last like 3 years. No leads
It's just
at
been
all.
cold 3 years.
And he went to the police and he confessed.
And now let me ask this. So when he did die, did they say suicide?
No. It was a murder.
It was a murder, straight up cold case. Though.
Yeah,
They didn't
like
have any
someone
evidence
came
of
in
who
and
did
shot
it.
him dead. Yeah,
Okay.
That is incredible. Now, this is what I never understand, and it has to just come down to money, right? Was maybe because she could have just left him. You know what I mean? And
I think
whatever.
what they said was that
did he have a big insurance policy? Like, why did she want him dead?
He did have some money, I know, from his father, and what the report said that she was worried about him taking the kids.
Oh my God! So you're gonna take
your
the father away from the children? Unreal.
That's evil.
That's unreal.
Ugh.
Yeah, and then what's crazy is that the reptile community came together, which was really nice. The reptile community came together and did huge fundraisers.
Wow.
Auctions
Did they
and,
really?
and raised, I think it was over $100,000 to give to her.
What?
To help her.
Brian,
to help
you're
her kid.
joking.
I'm not kidding you.
Well, I hope they get that damn money back from her.
She
huh?
probably
She
spent
probably
it
it's
all,
gone
bruh.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Jeez,
just hard. I mean, I feel terrible for the kids, obviously, because now they lost both parents. I feel terrible.
Well, you know
for the
what, though?
He
At
was a
least-
good guy
yeah.
too. He was like, there's a lot of assholes in the reptile community. He was a good guy,
Yeah.
and he was like what
Yeah.
most people should be: nice to everyone, stayed out of drama, good collection.
I
And
mean,
his collection is still around. You know, my buddy Dave Levinson manages it.
Really?
And
Really?
And Robin Lanier, the hockey player.
Was this the gentleman here?
This is the
No.
dude that killed, or was claiming that he killed Kurt Cobain.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Kurt
Sorry.
Cobain.
Yeah,
Different
and
thing.
so pretty much it says after the death of Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain on April 5th, he began making claims to like Jerry Springer and the National Enquirer that he actually
those
was
are
paid.
Good sources.
Yeah. Those
Maybe,
are
maybe
very,
it
very
wasn't the
positive.
best source. Then.
But still, that is true. That is really crazy.
Yeah.
That got
Anyways, I
so
just,
dark.
it did get dark.
That was
but-
your topic?
Well, the thing was, is it was important to me, but more
Yeah,
importantly, we
I
talked
guess,
about
yeah.
Kurt Cobain and stuff like that. So,
Well, I'm glad that at least his family knows the whole story. I mean, I don't know if that helps them with closure and stuff like that, but
Why would it? They're
I don't know. At least they know the killer's been arrested or been.
the killer, aka their mom.
yeah, it's tough, man.
Well, you know, his parents,
at
if
the-
they're still
yeah.
around, his family, his uncles, aunts, whoever.
Oh, you mean
you
that
know what I mean?
side.
That side of the
Yeah,
family.
no, there's
at least,
no doubt
at least
about
there's a
it.
little
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I mean, you
don't
would
wanna
want to
ever-
know
yeah.
that there's the killer's off the street. Terrible, terrible, terrible.
That is
Yeah.
so depressing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of.
We're gonna have to do a 180 on this thing.
I know it's a little hard to
Yeah, what
okay,
the-
you know,
switch
so-
to transition
I,
from
I,
that.
and I apologize.
No,
that was a
no.
deep,
If that's
deep
your
topic.
friend, you want
It was
to
a friend, a
talk
good
about
guy,
him,
yeah.
and
Yeah, I missed him ever
I'm
since.
sure
so.
everyone
Wow, that's
brutal, man.
So, anyways,
How do we
conspiracy.
even move on? From
Let's
that?
dig this out real quick.
All right.
Okay,
What do you
yeah,
got?
yeah.
What do you? Yeah.
Make sure. Okay, so go ahead, Noah.
What else you got, bud? What do you got on your little?
So I saw a movie last night.
Oh my!
And
yeah, I totally forgot to
so,
ask you about this.
I'm not gonna have any spoilers, guys.
Oh,
so
yeah.
don't you worry. But
Spoiler alert: America wins.
no, don't.
Huh?
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. But they didn't really have to do much with that.
Yeah,
side
yeah,
of
of
it.
course.
It was
America always
actually
wins.
really fucking cool. So this movie, 1970. There's not many World War I movies, right? And so you know, we make YouTube videos. So
Yeah.
when we watch something, we can have a little bit more appreciation for the way things are shot, way things are edited and stuff. Not saying that we're close to movie quality, but all I'm
No,
saying
no,
is
no. You know what
kinda-
goes into the production
exactly.
of it all. Yeah.
And it was so cool because literally the movie was shot to look like it was all one cut.
No way.
All
I
one cut.
love that. I really do appreciate
it was
that.
Probably almost a 2-hour movie. I'm not sure.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit
Wow.
shorter. And it was all
They weren't
shot.
jumping scenes, huh?
No
10
jumping
years later.
scenes. No jumping scenes at
Wow,
all.
wow.
It was literally awesome. And I saw it. And I heard before I went to see it, some people were talking crap like, oh, it's not Saving Private Ryan. Of course it's not Saving
Of course it's
Private
not. You can't
Ryan.
compare. Yeah.
But it's like I would 100% go see it again. It was really, really good. Like I said, it really held my attention the whole time. The scenes were really good. The character were
I
really
love
good.
I love the war movies, and I love the
yeah.
history of it, and you know how they
But,
kind of
yeah.
replicate the arms and the
and
uniforms and
it really
the
made
era of you know time, because it's
Yeah.
sorry, the name of the movie was like 1917.
1917,
Yeah,
correct.
beautiful.
And,
Beautiful. It's crazy.
it was cool just because it gave you like I mean, I'm sure that it's nothing close to like obviously what the real war is. It's a movie, but you know, it really did make me appreciate more. Or I already do appreciate the veterans.
I know what you mean.
Stuff,
I know
but
what you mean.
It just gave me a little bit more, like I don't know the right word, but just I'm more grateful that I don't have to experience that.
Yeah,
and, you know. So thanks.
The
shout
things
out.
that our ancestors have done
Exactly.
for us to give us the country.
That was
we live in
brutal
today.
back then
So-
too, right? You know what I mean? It's
Man.
like, I mean, think about like
Shout
World
out
War
the
II.
veterans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Shout out
you.
veterans.
Honestly.
Thank
Imagine
you.
in like
Thank
World
you.
War II, like Normandy, you know, like you
Unreal.
know, like you get out of that boat and you know you're probably dying.
You're
Dude.
dead.
And you're like, let's
You're
go.
Dead.
You
Let's
know-
go.
Yep.
Grandpa, mom's dad.
Yeah.
His dad was in World War II.
Oh my god.
And
Well,
he
my
was-
dad was too.
And he
Was he? Was he?
Yeah.
And he was on the boat in D-Day, and
Oh my gosh.
he was. I know I'm gonna butcher this, so I'm not even gonna say it because
Well,
I don't.
go ahead,
I
say
don't
it.
know. Well, I don't know his rank, but basically his job was to kick people off the boat.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
he was
like,
loading
get
them
out.
up,
'Cause
bringing
pe-
them in.
Because those kids, I mean, they're like whatever.
Dude.
young
18-year-old kids,
teenagers.
man. These kids,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they got to go out there, and you know, your chance of survival is like nothing.
Running
man.
towards the
And
guns,
listen to
running
this.
towards the gunfire.
Listen to this. My grandpa said that his dad told him that a lot of these kids would just stand there in fear, and he would have to kick them in the butt to literally get them off the boat. And some of the kids couldn't swim, and they're so scrawny. They're like me. I'm not a big guy, right? And they have these heavy equipment. They
You
get
think
kicked
about
off,
the equipment you have on there,
yeah, they
and
get,
you're,
they
you know,
get kicked off the boat.
man.
And dude, he said some of them didn't even get killed from bullets.
No,
They got
it-
killed from drowning.
I believe it. I
'Cause they
believe
couldn't
it.
swim because the
Oh,
boats
that's crazy, man.
they didn't go to all the way to shore.
Yeah.
They just stopped. Like, dude.
Yeah,
that
because
is
you're probably
terrible.
mucking in water up to here. Who knows? You
Terrible,
know.
dude.
Oh my gosh.
So I have a couple things that here
Crazy.
people have been asking. I'll throw them all out. You guys can
Yeah.
talk about them. One is plushies. We were just talking about this earlier
Oh,
today.
yeah, Eric and Noah.
Dude,
Also,
need to do it.
people wanted to know what it was like to work with reptiles all day and then go home and have to take care of your own animals. And then Noah, it was people have been asking about, you know, when did you start really getting interested in reptiles? Because before you didn't seem as interested, now you seem so. So
Okay,
let's take the
which one are we
plushies
going
first.
Yeah.
Go the plushies first.
Yeah.
Okay, so
The answer is yes. We'll have some.
I
A little
think it
pull
would-
cord. Pull cord or squeeze?
Pull cord.
I think pull
Yeah,
cord would
pull
be kind
cord.
of cool. Just
It's
kinda,
vintage.
kind of like the Woody
know,
from Toy Story.
We got to find a
thing,
good
you know what
quality
I mean?
for my beard, though. Like a,
Yeah, like a horse tail.
yeah. Or
Oh
something.
wait.
Yeah.
We
No.
can't, we can't
Yeah.
use horse tail.
Yeah,
What-
that's too coarse. Not because the animal, of the welfare of the
no.
animal, because it's too
Jesus.
coarse. Okay.
yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I love horses. I
Let
love
me feel the
horses.
beard. No, I'm just.
You can
joking.
don't
I-
down. It's pretty bristly.
It does
Okay.
look kind of
A little rough.
looks burned.
What would the pull cord? What would the pull cord for each of you say?
Well, Eric's would say,
I'm hungry.
"I need a cigarette."
Yeah, I need a cigarette. I'm hungry. Ow, that bit me. Maybe something like that.
What would you
know?
say,
What
Noah?
else? Mine would probably say, "Eric, go do that." Or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't know what mine would say. I have
These
to.
shoes
Let
are
me know.
dope.
Let me know in the chat,
Yeah.
guys. What would you want Noah's to say?
Yeah, we
What
need
was
to
his
know.
pull?
We need you guys
say
to
it
tell
down,
us.
down in the chat. Let me know.
what they would
I'll
say.
I'll come up with
Both
the
of
best
us.
ones.
Yeah.
And then why don't you guys talk about what is it?
So,
Someone
Eric.
said ginger pubes. Yikes.
Oh, yeah, that is
Yikesters.
true. Yep.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Shit.
Shots
Wow.
fired.
Wow.
So yeah, let's do the Eric thing real quick. So
Yeah.
Eric, you literally. You
Oh my
work-
gosh.
You clean snake poop all
Yep.
day. Okay, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock.
All day.
Then you go home. You get home around 5 because
Yeah.
it's quite a bit of a drive.
Not
And
too
then-
bad, but yeah, hour drive.
And then you clean your animals.
Animals.
I mean,
And then-
you have a lot of animals, and there's
We have a lot of
different
animals.
species. You just work with like the same kind of stuff here.
Here, yeah, it's mainly
at
colubrids.
home-
I have been open a little bit out Mary downstairs,
You have
pythons.
everything.
We
at
have
home.
everything. Everything. Yep.
That's
if you
gotta be
want it, you got to
hell.
work for it.
It's got to be
A
hell.
lot of people tell me that. My dad always says that to me too, right? He's like,
What?
"What the hell are you thinking doing all this and then coming home and doing it?" I love it, man. I absolutely love
That's cool.
animal care. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. Some days you just want to come home and lay on the couch, but
Yeah.
I think having animals, you can't
Yeah.
sit on the couch like it's a living, breathing creature. You got to take care of it. We love our animals so much, and I mean, it's a lot of fun. You know, this new thing with the birds, right?
Oh, Beaker.
Little beaker and little
Little
peaches,
peaches.
because you can take care of a snake, hold it all you want, but it
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it loves you. At least to me, I know they love you and stuff like that, but the little birds cuddling up on you.
Yeah,
but we wouldn't trade it for the world. I really couldn't do it without Mary there. You know, to tell you the truth, helping me
Of
out,
course, the woman is very
doing stuff.
important.
She's got to help out. So,
course.
but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
I want to
Absolutely
break in
love
just
it.
really
Yeah.
quick and
No.
say a couple good ones were Dad, no, Dad, for the pull cord.
That
one
would be
say,
good. I do say that a lot.
and then one would be, well, that was a bad choice.
That's
a
that's
good one.
that's a
good
winner.
one, too. So
That's
you
a
guys
winner.
you guys are coming up with some good ones in the
And
chat.
then, so yeah, was that all that you wanted to say about that?
That's all I wanted to say. I really do
Just
love
hard
it,
work.
but
How long does it take every night?
you know, a lot of people think it takes a while,
An
but
hour,
you know, one day of the
hours.
week I'll do water changes on aquariums. You know, a couple days a week I'll have to change paper and
a
change
system.
waters. Yeah, it's kind of like stuff's broken up,
Yeah.
and usually I'll have one day out of the week where no one's poop or peed on their paper, no one's done this or that. I can
Yeah.
kind of take it easy tonight. I just have to feed fish, spray animals, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But it's not hard work every night.
That's cool.
Probably just about 5 days instead of 7. You know what I mean? But it's totally worth it to us. I mean, we love it. We, you know, you seen the couch in the basement, just kind of sit
Yeah.
back, soak it all in.
Observe,
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's
handle whatever thing you
I wouldn't
want.
trade it for the world, and especially working here, you know, with the help with Brian and
cool.
BHB and Lori and everyone being able to get feeders and stuff like that, and having the access to, you know, the different people in the reptile industry. It's why wouldn't you have all that cool stuff, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, and
Blah,
that's
blah,
the problem, unfortunately.
Blah.
Whenever we get cool shit in,
Jesus.
like half of it is like
Yeah.
Mark Eric,
I know.
you know, and Mary. They're like half of the shit we get.
I'm getting
is
paid
like,
in snakes and
yeah,
reptiles.
yeah. Basically, I think the last actual money you made here was like 7-8 months ago.
Yeah.
Because you've just been paying off all the snakes you
And
buy.
then after I pay it off, it's like $20, you know,
Yeah,
you get a
yeah.
McDonald's
Yeah.
and you're good to go.
No, and that's not
Damn.
true. That's all lies, by the way. But he does want everything.
Oh,
he
that
does
is-
No,
want
I
everything.
really do.
No,
I
he
really
gets
do.
paid.
That is lies.
You have
I thought
have
that
to
was real shit.
you have to settle down because I'm getting a little older. Okay, I got to just be like, whoa, Eric, you've had all this stuff. You've got all this stuff. Just take it in. Enjoy the stuff you have.
Especially with that pond bursting.
That pond bursting was scary. Let me tell you what. And I'm so
Oh yeah,
stupid
let's
too.
talk about that
Touching
pond.
on
We
it.
can talk about
yeah,
that.
Tell us what happened.
All
So-
right, let's start with this.
Start it off for me.
Ring, 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 ring. This is your alarm, by
It's your alarm. I'm waking up and I'm like, oh, I love you, Mary, and my little dogs, and cuddling them. Oh, that bird's ready to wake up. Let's go get him. Yeah, no, it gets pretty annoying in the morning with the birds, but it's all right. We still love them. Still love them.
Little beaker.
So I get ready. Of course, I'm thinking, damn it, I'm running late. Mary, hurry up. You know,
Every day.
Every day. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we get ready, we get dressed. Last thing we do, all the animals are in the basement. We go downstairs, turn on the lights, make sure everything's okay, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You walk down and my dang socks are wet. And I look, you know,
Oh,
half
no.
asleep. It's weird because the way it leaked out, I have a
Mm-hmm.
room next to the pond. It went in the room and along the whole back of the basement and then crossed the floor.
Oh, no.
Listen to this, though. I don't
listening.
want to jump. I don't want to jump. So,
All right.
yeah, we find the big hole in there. Flex Seal. Shout out Flex Seal. Thank you. Saved my life.
Amen.
So I got to climb in the pond because it's on the other side and I can't get to it.
Inside of it.
Inside the pond at this point.
Ooh.
Okay. First thing in the morning, it's not good.
That's not good.
It's not good.
No.
Get the hole plugged up. Thank God it wasn't dripping. It wasn't leaking. That was a godsend. But then you've got
That drip.
probably 100 gallons of water
Mm-hmm.
to vacuum up off the floor.
100
Brian was really
gallons.
nice to call me and, you know, ask if I need
I
help.
said, get your ass into work.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah,
I
he
was like,
said,
I don't give a shit about
Yeah.
your basement. You
Yeah.
got to be to work
That's
right
right.
now.
Get to work.
He said, put
Damn
the
it.
fish in the freezer. We'll eat them later. That's it. That's it.
Okay. Amen.
No, I'm just kidding. But you know, it's funny when I patched the hole and I filled up the pond. This is the crazy
Yeah.
part.
What's-
I had that hose on for 15 minutes full blast before it was even back to the level. So imagine taking a hose, turning it on for 15 minutes, and just setting it in your basement.
So-
That's how much freaking water was down
And it
there.
was that little hole. So
That little
imagine
hole.
how long it was leaking.
Oh my gosh! I swear to God, I probably went to bed and
Hours.
they busted it.
Like
And
hours.
yeah, there's a big old like 30-inch Pacu in there, and you spook that son of a gun and he hits the side of that pond. I need to figure out a permanent solution.
You need some reinforcements.
Cement.
Yeah,
brother.
cement.
Cement block.
Yep.
Wow, that's
We'll
crazy.
convince Mary. We'll get her
All
there.
right, so what was the question about me?
So, you know, obviously over the last couple years in particular working
Yeah.
at BHB, you know, you've kind of developed what seems to be, you know, a love of these animals. I see it for sure, you know, because you weren't really that, you know, when you were younger, you'd come to work and every now and then you'd look at an animal or so. But for
Yeah.
the most part, you stayed in the office playing video games or whatever, you know. But
Yeah,
now you like
had that-
mess with them.
Had that PS2, boy. I was playing Tony Hawk
Damn.
Underground and fucking.
Damn, in the office?
Yeah,
In the
PS2
office.
in the lunchroom, dog. I had this little
Dude,
TV.
you got your little snacks?
Had the little PS2 in
Yeah.
the corner, man.
Picture tube
I
in
was
there.
playing SpiderMan. I remember this one time, man. I was playing SpiderMan, right? And Chewie. Y'all know Chewie.
All the famous Chewy.
We got to get Chewy on your
We
guys' podcast.
Have to.
He had
have
a,
to.
He had a daughter that was older. And I was,
Okay.
And I was
Cute? What's a cute level on
I
her?
don't really remember,
You were
but
too
I remember
young.
she was a girl. Okay.
You,
And
right?
I-
When you're that age?
And she
trying to play
she
your-
walked in. She's like, "Oh, what you playing?" I was like, "I'm playing SpiderMan, baby." And I was like swinging from buildings, showing off, and so I thought I was cool. But anyways, let's get
See that
on to
little
the
bad
main
guy over
pocket.
there?
So
That's
like
pretty
I was
pimp, though.
saying, so I didn't really have experience, right? Because even though I'm your kid, you have all these animals.
Yep.
I'm still doing my 9 to 5 at school, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not at work.
Great place,
And then
school.
after school,
Keep it
I'm going to sports practice. I'm
Oh,
playing
yeah.
sports.
Yep.
And after sports, I'm going home. I'm
Yeah.
not spending any time around the animals unless there's an off day. I have to come in for work, right? And so that's from freaking kindergarten to 12th grade. Once I graduated high school, that's when my world got flipped on my head.
Well, I think that's
Okay.
what confuses a lot of people too, because you guys don't keep animals at your house. You get the dogs.
No, just dogs.
But it's not like you. It's not like you would come home and there's
Yeah.
a bunch of snakes you could play with
Yeah.
anyways.
Well, yeah,
right?
Exactly.
and let me tell
Yeah.
people ask me that all the time, and what I always tell people is like it would be unfair to the animals to keep them at my house, right?
Yeah.
Because we're never there. I mean,
You're
I'm
at
never
work.
there.
You
I
work
mean,
all day. I don't
yeah,
know.
we work all day. By the time I get home, I literally go home to sleep, and then I travel a ton. So this is where we take care of animals,
Perfect.
And the reptarium is kind of like our pets, right? I mean, we
Yeah.
have all our pets there, and obviously Lori loves dogs, so we have our dogs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But they come to work too, right?
Yeah.
So we spend time with them here as well. So that's why we don't,
Yeah.
because we used to keep animals. I mean, when Noah was a real
Well, when
young
you first
kid,
started out, right? You
when
had
Noah was
everything.
when he was a real young kid, we had a whole basement full of hundreds of
Colubrids.
snakes.
That's
Yeah,
so
hundreds
cool.
of snakes. So
That's so cool.
So, yeah, so I graduated high school, and then I had a couple different side jobs, but for the most part, while I was waiting for work to start out and be at BHB, right?
Yeah.
And then just the more time you spend around it, obviously, I got bar check blood in me, so like
Snake
the more
blood.
yeah, exactly. The more you spend around, you're like, wow, this stuff's actually pretty cool. And
It
now,
is though. It's fascinating, isn't it? I mean, it's
yeah, and see, like I don't like everything. Like for example, I just throw something that I don't like out, and this is very honest. I don't like blue tongue skinks.
Dude.
What?
it's
You don't
it's
like 'em
understandable.
either?
No, you know what? I've been working with them.
I just don't.
They're funny
honestly.
little creatures. They're little blobs, and then
Yeah.
you think you're okay. Next thing you know, it's trying to bite your finger off. They're
Right.
quick.
So
They're pretty
that's
quick.
that's what I'm saying. I still have room to grow, but
You like
the-
monitors?
My favorite stuff is definitely those lizards, man. I love those lizards.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the monitor lizards like Toothless, super dope. Arguments Prime, something about Arguments.
yeah. Something about him, I know.
Man, he's a little feisty. He
But
reminds
then
me
you
of
go
me,
up
right?
there and you see him sleeping. He's like a little angel.
I know, you
up
just
there
wanna,
sleeping
like,
on that rock.
Had his little.
I want to cuddle up with him.
I know.
Yeah.
One day we'll get him there.
Yeah, one day.
And yeah, so it's just basically what got me more into it was just spending more time around it. That's
Yeah,
it. That's literally it.
No, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. A lot of people are saying definitely Chewy for you guys. Like I said,
Have to.
I think we'll get him on maybe not this next Friday, but I'll try to get him on the following Friday. Okay, so 2 Fridays from now we'll get Chewy on with you guys. 'cause
That
I
would
think
be
it'd
awesome. I
the
love
three of you
Chewy,
guys
man.
would
He's
be
so
great.
cool. I've only met him like 2 times, but
Yeah.
both
That
times
could-
just a giggle factory.
Yeah,
you know?
he's a kid. He's a little kid.
He is so much fun.
That could be a disaster.
It could. No, you just tell him
Well,
you
you
got
know-
a couple beers down here. He'll
Oh,
be
the
here.
beers are a
Oh, yeah.
must because
Yeah.
I mean he's just like Lori. I mean he's the best when he's drinking. Let me
Yeah.
tell you a quick Chewy. Lori's over here. Sorry.
Didn't realize she was here,
Oops.
did you? Yeah, yeah.
Oopsie. So listen, Chewy, when we were filming in Australia for Discovery Channel, we would have a call time in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning. We'd have to go out and get ready to go film.
Yeah.
And this is now you got to remember we're catching deadly snakes all day, right?
Oh, no.
And so
What would he
Chewy
do?
would wake up in the morning, take 3 shots of Bacardi
What?
What?
and a Xanax.
Oh
No.
my God, that's not.
5:30 in the morning.
And he would be handling the deadliest animals on Earth.
Yep, 5:30 in the morning. Zanny,
Dude, at least you go out
Zanny
with
and
a
some
buzz.
shots, man.
Dude,
That's how we started the day.
that's crazy.
Bruh.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Can we
and
get
then
that sound effect?
Yeah.
Bruh.
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 bruh. And then the interesting thing is I think that we had like it was like maybe I don't know $50 or $70 a day per diem, which is basically you get money for
Yeah.
Oh, that's
food
cool.
or whatever.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
And you spend it all on-
yeah. So he wouldn't go to dinner with us because he wanted to spend the money on booze.
He's up in that jacuzzi just drinking.
Yeah, and it's
And in
expensive in Australia. It's
yeah,
expensive.
it's a
So
lot
is it
more-
really?
a lot
Why?
more,
Because the
bro.
exchange rate or the actual cost?
no, the cost of alcohol is like so. Like he said,
Oh, I think I heard that about cigarettes is like $17
Dude,
a pack there.
The
or
cheapest
something.
thing I heard that the kids they buy the wine coolers because it's the cheapest.
Dude,
thing.
some wine coolers.
yeah, I think he said. I don't know that. I mean, Australian people can tell me if I'm right in this, but
Yeah,
he said like if a fifth of Bacardi's $20, and I don't know if it is because I don't buy liquor, but it was like $70 in Australia.
What? Dang.
So he would be able to buy like one bottle a day with the per diem.
That's crazy.
And so he would forego because they would feed us breakfast and lunch. They would feed us.
Oh, I see what you're
and
saying.
then we got money for dinner.
I used to have a family member like that. He'd drink for dinner. Have
Yeah,
a
he'd
couple
just
little
drink for dinner.
pickles. And,
Hey, calories, baby. Calories
that's
are calories.
right. He was
you
a
know
big
what I'm
guy,
saying?
though. He didn't lose no damn weight.
You got them sugars. You got them. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some trans fats in there.
Jeez. Ooh, wee. Ooh.
So we'll get him here. We'll get him some beers,
That would
some
be
Bacardi,
awesome.
some
I
Bacardi.
love
and,
that guy. He's
and
cool.
we'll have a good time.
He's
Yeah,
really
for
cool.
sure.
That
Cool
should
guy.
be radical. So that'll be a good one, Noah.
All right, cool.
Oh, let me ask you real quick, Noah. What has been this comes from the chat. What has been the hardest? Several people have actually asked. What's been the hardest 24-hour challenge for you?
Lucy.
Luce?
Really?
What do you mean, really?
I'm surprised. I would have thought Ivy just because of how
No.
crammed it is because you can't stand up. But no,
That
I
wasn't
get you.
bad, bro.
I get you because Lucy
Ivy wasn't trying to kill me.
Yeah,
I mean,
Lucy will
like she
kill
was
ya.
like creeping up on me a little bit, but like literally, Lucy was. If I didn't have that riot shield, I would have
Dude,
literally gotten
I saved
bit.
your life. That's why I knew it.
Dead
I knew
ass.
it.
Dead
No,
ass,
and it's
B.
weird because,
that's true.
well, you did that
What?
video a long time ago, feeding at 2 or 3 a.m., whatever it was.
Oh,
I
my
swear
God.
to you, that is real. If you ever go down your reptile room late at night, those snakes are like a different animal.
Bro,
Yeah.
which
And,
one
like-
was it that tried to kill me, Ricky or Titan?
I can't remember. It was probably
You remember?
Ricky. I can't remember.
By the way,
I can't
just
I
remember.
really-
opened up that one cage and it came flying
You'd
out.
have been screwed.
Dude.
You'd have been
If
effed.
I would have got bit,
Just
I would've-
really quick, Madeline, happy birthday. Just so you
I
guys
saw
know.
her spamming that, but she said she wanted you to say it. so
Wait,
I
it's
didn't
her
say it.
birthday?
Well, yeah, happy birthday.
Happy
What was her
birthday.
name? Madeline.
Madeline.
Madeline or Madeline.
Happiest birthdays.
Madeline. Thank you, Madeline.
This is a great gift for her, I
It
think.
is. So, wow.
Jesus. Sorry about that. Sorry.
So last night, Phoebe, you know Phoebe.
Love that
You guys
dog.
know Phoebe, our Great Dane. If you don't,
Love that dog.
God, she is very pretty, very cuddly.
Oh,
But
yeah.
boy, does she not have any brain cells.
Oh, no. I get that. I think
They're
it's
not
a
very
Dane
smart.
thing. The
So-
Danes, they're beautiful animals, but they're a little
So,
goofy.
You
They're
guys
goofy.
know we love our Christmas trees, especially my mom in particular.
Yes.
And it may be a little late for some of y'all. Some of y'all may take it down on the 26th because you're not very jolly. But us, we still have them trees up.
Wait, still right now?
Yeah, and
That's fine.
So the other day,
You're
it was
good till about October.
It was probably about 5 days ago. 5 days ago, and I was in the kitchen. I was whipping up some brekkie, sausage, egg,
Ooh.
cheese hash browns is what I meant. And
Dang.
And I have these.
Jeez,
I
that's
have these
good, man.
big tortillas, right? I have a pallet. You gotta put the hash browns first. Put the
You need to
eggs.
stop.
And then you cut up them sausage links, right? Equal proportions. You can cut about 4 pieces out of every link. Okay.
I like it.
And then you drizzle it with that Cholula. I prefer Cholula. You can use Frank's Hot if you like. Wrap
Okay,
it up,
no.
you
Come
know
on,
what
not
I mean?
Cholula. Come on.
Anyways,
It's with the wood tip on it.
ex-
wood cap.
Wood cap.
I just tried it the other day.
Just
I
the
like
tip.
it. I like it.
So, like I said, I'm whipping that boy up, okay? And all of a sudden, I hear a little crunching going back there.
No.
I'm like, I ease in, right? Turn down the heat a little bit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, just so I can hear a little bit better. I hear it again. I'm like, what is that crunching? I don't know what that crunching is.
You should have ran to the crunching right away.
I investigated. I'm looking around. Left, right. There she is. Got a little damn ornament in her mouth.
Yep.
Oh my! What
know
does
what
an
I mean?
ornament taste like? Why would you think that's good,
I think it tastes like a burnt grilled cheese.
dude? Maybe it does.
But
So
She
yeah,
lived
so-
though, because this was 4 days ago.
So I grabbed
Yeah.
it from her, right? She only got the top part off. I'm gonna say this. She ate the hook.
oh,
She's not right in the
dude,
head.
that's all right though.
So
I
last
think
night.
it's biodegradable.
So I grabbed the ball. I put it on the table. Okay, I saved her life that day.
He
Amen.
saved her.
Last night, what happens? I get home from that movie, 1970. Shout out. I hear my dad scream, No. I'm like, fuck, what'd I do? I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah.
He's like, Phoebe, she ate an ornament. He's screaming bloody murder. Like,
Yeah.
literally,
So-
my
so-
mom stabbed him or something.
So this is
Oh
the thing.
my God.
This is the thing. I heard Noah come in. I didn't know if you had your friend with you or not. So I heard the dogs going crazy. Like, they always do that. And so I thought you gave her a dog biscuit because I heard
no.
chunk.
That wasn't no goddamn
But now that
biscuit.
biscuit's lasting for a long time. You know what I mean? And so
Biscuit
now
sounds like broken glass.
She's savoring that biscuit.
like, wow, that's a big biscuit. So I was like, I better get out of bed.
Big biscuit.
I get out of bed, and sure as shit, she's eating a glass freaking ornament.
Now, how far did she get on this ornament?
Oh, 90%.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
90% she ate a glass ornament.
What color
And
was
that's
it?
It was like a pinkish purple.
just look out in the yard for it.
Those are the big
I'm gonna
ones.
tell you, we've got
not
a
gonna
dog
feel-
like that. No, it's not gonna feel
It's
good.
not going to feel good
No.
coming out.
Well,
No.
the only thing I will say is that it could be all right because Danes can take them big old dookies.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
If the turd's like this big in diameter, the glass may be in the middle.
It's in the middle. I don't think it'll mess the sides up.
Just saying. But if
Coming
it
out.
does-
I'm no doctor.
If it does
I'm no
come out-
veterinarian.
if it does come out like that,
Ugh.
it may tear the.
Oh
anal-
yeah,
that,
yeah.
That
You ever
anal
went out
cavity.
there? My damn dogs eat the dryer sheets, and I'll have a little bit sticking out, and they're rubbing
Oh my
their
gosh.
butts.
We've had
No,
Wait.
gotta go out-
Wait
All right,
a
go ahead.
minute.
Yeah.
You're
No,
rubbing
this is bad.
your
They'll be rubbing
dogs
their
are
butts, and they
rubbing
look
the-
uncomfortable. I can
Yeah.
tell when my dog's in
Wait,
distress.
Your
Okay.
dog's rubbing their butt on the dryer sheet.
No. It eats it, man. And the dryer sheet's sticking out about
Yeah.
a quarter inch.
Yep.
Oh.
And it's all irritated, and
And
I
you
have to go out there. I grab it, and they run away, and it just pulls it right out.
I
Gets
think
it.
I,
It makes me feel better.
That
You
should
know
be
how-
a challenge.
Oh,
No,
man,
I tell you what though,
Jesus.
seriously. And by the way, we've Lori's had to do that with Zeus,
Yeah,
our German
no, they-
Shepherd, with socks. He eats socks.
Oh, my
So she's
gosh.
had to pull the sock out the whole hole.
that booty hole.
Now don't you think how TikTok? It's
TikTok.
like you get those like soothing kind of like good
Oh,
things.
that would be.
Wouldn't that be a
very
good TikTok?
It really would.
Be like
I
pulling
think
the
it
sock
would.
out the butt.
It's just R-rated. Yeah.
Hell
I don't know. Maybe I'm just completely out of my mind.
No, I think it would because it is very satisfying because
No,
you're
that's
relieving
not
the dog.
satisfying.
Okay.
No.
I wish if I had a sock stuck in my ass, I wish someone would pull it out. I'm gonna say that right now.
No,
you
would
ever see it?
Would you do it? Would you pull it out?
You
for
would
Eric?
have to, bud.
No.
I'm counting on you.
I'd light that shit
I
on
would
fire.
pull, dude. It would burn the tip off.
Burn the
but-
tip of
What
the
tip
tip
off?
of what?
The sock coming out of me. I don't know.
There's tips to socks these days.
Did you reuse the sock? Is what I want to know. Was the sock salvageable, or did the stomach
No,
acid?
it was.
Well,
I don't think we tried. We could have probably put it in the
Probably
washer.
coulda,
but,
yeah.
I think
yeah.
we make enough money to buy a new pair of socks.
I
know?
feel you. Sometimes I get lazy. I just
say-
pick up a pack.
You
I don't
know-
want to wash them.
you know them damn Tide Pods. They do a pretty good
Yeah,
job.
that's right. That's right.
Tide Pod. Have you guys ever eaten Tide Pods?
I never jumped on that
I
challenge.
did,
I don't know why.
I did a Tide Pod spaghetti.
Ooh.
Sauteed it. It was
Who started that is what I want to know. Who just said, you
good.
know what, let's eat one of these?
I
doesn't
I
sound
don't
like a
know,
good
but
idea.
it was a YouTube trend for a while, and we actually did a video. It was titled "Don't Feed Your Snakes Tide Pods."
I think I remember
yeah,
that.
and all it was just the title. It was clickbait, and it got demonetized in like adult.
You're kidding me.
content put on that video, man, and the video didn't get served up to anyone. YouTube's like,
Speaking
don't
of-
serve up Tide Pods.
Speaking of videos that got taken down, that cigarette prank I did on you,
It got taken down?
where I blew it up with the firecracker.
Dude, that was scary, by the way. That
Yeah.
was.
That's why they
scared
took it
the hell
down,
out of
I think.
me.
They said it was quote unquote dangerous.
No, I actually called and
was dangerous.
complained. I
They said
said,
it
you
was-
need to get this animal
Mr.
off
Google?
the damn.
To-
yeah,
to-
I said,
to
you can get him
Mr.
off the
Google?
internet. He's blowing my shit up. No, I'm just kidding. I
Did
didn't
you
do
call
that.
Mr.
But
Google?
that was scary. But they took it down completely, you're saying? Or just like
It was-
demonetized it?
It was up for about an hour, and then they said X gone.
You are kidding me. So that's
Yeah.
what's so interesting to me. So there's just people somewhere reviewing all these videos. Do they watch it or do they just go off the title?
I think it's damn robots.
It probably is. AI
yeah,
or
Will
something, right?
Smith, iRobot type
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
so they
Yeah.
have this like really, they do have AI and they have an algorithm, but ultimately, believe it or not, there are probably 10,000, maybe even 20,000 individual people that work for Google that literally their job is to review content
Can you imagine having that
that
job?
gets
They-
tagged.
So they'll just
Hey.
watch the video or
That-
just
that's messed up though, because everybody's opinion is different.
That's exactly
so
right.
it's like
Yeah.
if
Oh,
you have this
completely
if you
different.
have this one person that's like, oh no, like snakes shouldn't eat rats. It's and you know what I'm saying, while they're chomping down
Then-
on a BLT,
Yeah.
Like, man, come on.
I cannot stand that,
That's-
by the way.
I don't get me started
Yeah,
on this.
yeah. You can do and eat whatever you want, but this one lady was talking to me about the outdoors. I'm like, oh, do you hunt or whatever? I was helping to move out, their house and stuff. No, I don't believe in that. Ash, she's eating a Big Mac. I said, what did that cow kill itself or what? What do you mean you don't? I condone hunting. It's like, I'm eating the damn animal, not just shooting it or something, Eating a Big Mac saying that, crazy lady.
Yeah, and it's
someone
less
asked,
healthy.
Someone asked if we can hear Eric's life story. Is
No.
there a long enough podcast for that?
Yep.
Because
No, there
let's
isn't.
start as an infant.
As
and
an
we'll
infant,
go up
I
from
just
there.
woke up in the woods one day. I looked around, and then I learned how to read from a nudie mag, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I wasn't reading. You were doing, by the way.
I was just, yeah. I was like, boobies. But no, it was, it's a long story. It's a long story. So, it's bad when you crack yourself up.
What is that? Is that the clitoris?
Yeah, the clitori
Anyway,
gland.
Is that some type of
It's a
dinosaur?
gland.
Glenn.
Something. Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
You're going to make someone
That's
real
pretty
happy
good.
one day, Eric.
So, this stuff really intrigues me. And I know that recently you had a few experiences. I would just like to dive deeper into in your past. Ghost.
Oh, dude, ghost.
Ghost.
Trippy dippy. Honestly, funny enough,
Yeah.
I have been having some experiences at our house recently.
Wow.
With shadows and stuff. But the thing is, I
What?
know I'm awake and all the lights are out, but sometimes you get the glow from something. Like I have like a little fan, but it has like an electronic readout on the top and it glows a little bit. And I'll see these damn shadows and I'm like, man, I don't know. Is it just my eyes? Because I'll have my glasses off, but I'll physically see something.
Is it just my eyes, or am I just this high?
Funny enough, yeah, exactly. I'm like, is it the drugs? Probably not. It's probably a ghost.
Probably not.
So-
We'll say that. We'll let
Most
the drugs
likely,
on
yeah.
the
I'm
side
hanging
this
on to
time.
some old antiques for grandma. Okay.
And
she was
like what? Can you say, or is it too private?
It's personal. It's
Okay.
personal. They're
Just
in a
antiques.
box.
We'll just go
Antiques.
with
Some
antiques.
antiques. Okay?
Okay.
They got some history to them.
I got that.
We were over there a couple weeks ago, and she was telling me the shadow in the hallway and this stuff. She's like, "Okay, good night."
The
I'm like, what are
grandma?
you talking about? Yeah, she was
What?
dead serious. So I wonder if it like attached itself to the stuff I brought home. I don't know.
They
I know
say
that
it.
sounds
They say
crazy.
it.
I know
No.
that sounds crazy.
That's
No.
what the professionals
But
say.
recently, I've been, seeing that. We obviously with so many animals, so many stuff with the house, cats, dogs. You hear a noise and you're like, oh, it's something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, when I was younger, laying in my bed about to go to sleep, reading a book, my grandpa just passed away probably a week before this.
Yeah.
And our house was really creepy. We grew up in it. It was right next to a big old cemetery,
Mm-hmm.
and not the one that he was buried in. Funny enough, but sitting in bed, got a magazine up to my face. I can't see anything but the magazine. Swear to God to you, man, someone sat on the foot of my bed, sat down, and I had pet rats at the time. I thought, maybe my rat got out, and I remember putting.
It's not
It's
a
a
rat.
heavy rat.
It's a heavy rat. I put the book down, and there was nothing there, and I was like, Dad, I'm sleeping in your room tonight.
Bruh,
Jesus.
I had a crazy thing happen when I was a kid. Bro, I had one of these SpiderMan toys.
The best.
SpiderMan
Oh, I
plushies,
remember this
dude.
story.
It was like
It was haunted.
it was pretty big, dude. And I swear to God, I was sleeping. Well, I wasn't sleeping yet. I was laying down in bed.
Yeah.
Just laying down, like I'm in a coffin.
It's pretty comfortable sleeping position though.
Sure.
I do
And,
cover.
and I had a bunch of stuffed animals at the foot of my bed, all facing the door. Okay, what the fuck happens? Spider-Man was looking at the door, and his head
Hell
fucking
no.
turned and
Hell no.
looked at me.
He's supposed to be your friend. He's a hero.
Bro, Spider-Man moved, and I know my parents probably think I'm bullshitting. They're like,
They were probably
They're like,
fucking with you. They're probably at the foot of your bed.
no, because you know what I did? I fucking ran to their room, and I was like, Spider-Man's haunted. Get this fucking thing out of here. Bro,
Did you say that when you were a kid? You didn't
Probably
say the
not
effing
that.
part. Yeah.
probably not. But if it was in my vocabulary, I would have.
Yeah.
He was probably.
Dude,
That's
I am
crazy.
not joking.
That is crazy.
Spider-Man looked at me.
No, and then
Yeah.
how do you sleep after that? Tell me. When it's
I was probably
dude,
with my parents.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think you did.
That's
I think
crazy.
I do remember that night, and you did sleep with us. I think
That is
night.
crazy. But doesn't it scare
And
you?
that
as
was just like
parents?
what 6 months ago, right?
That was about 6 months ago, 2019.
Yeah.
Wow.
2019,
Wow.
yeah.
Hey,
Slept with
you know
us
what?
that
No,
night.
Not a big deal.
I was at the foot of the bed.
Yeah, it's not weird.
No, it's not.
It's nice. All sleeping in the same room.
Remember when we just a few weeks ago, me and Noah like to watch Ghost Adventures.
Oh,
Yeah.
great
And,
show.
and there was that like family that were sleeping in bed, and they're like, there's like 2 kids, 3 kids, and a wife, and they're like God
shit
loves the little children.
No, no.
Something like what was it?
Jesus loves me.
Oh yeah, yes, yeah. And Zach is like on the
creepy.
foot of the bed, just sitting there, like.
He's cuddled up like this.
That's the thing about the Ghost Adventure show. I love it because it's comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know, it's
oh,
comedy.
100%.
It's comedy, man.
It is
100%.
so funny.
So what are you? Sorry. So what are you guys saying? So the family they were going
So,
to investigate were
we'll-
like, let's
we'll-
show us what you.
We'll explain.
show you
this.
what we do before we
Yeah.
go to bed.
I'll
Yeah.
dive in a little
Yeah.
bit. So there was a wife and her 2 kids. Okay, and the kids were sleeping with them for the past couple months because all this.
They're all freaked out from what's
exactly,
going
all
on.
this activity. So what they did was the wife and the 2 kids were in the bed, and they were like, "Zach, come in the bed so that you can experience this with us." So they're all laying where their heads go, okay, and then Zach is at the foot of the bed, laying horizontally,
Oh, but I couldn't lay down.
and they're all tucked in, and Zach's tucked in, right, and he's just looking at the camera like creeped out.
It was so
And it was
funny.
weird.
That's comedy.
It was,
gold.
it was comedy.
That's great.
And he was like reaching over. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at pick
Oh,
up,
yeah,
pick
yeah.
up that picture right there, the bottom left
This
picture.
one right up here.
Yeah, that picture right
That's
there.
the picture. Yeah,
He
bring that
looks
picture up.
uncomfortable. I can't
Look.
see it up close, but he looks a little uncomfortable.
We'll pull it up close right here.
Yeah, there
in
you
a
go.
second. No, the one to the left, top left.
Yeah, that one's
that one.
that's the winner right
We'll
there.
let it load a little bit. But
Look at them all.
literally-
That's all them in the bed.
Yes, sir. And
Dude,
Zach's right
that looks
there.
like a doll or something. Is
yeah,
that
and
a
they're-
person?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
person, and
that's
they're
the people.
singing "Jesus Loves Me."
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
And he's just sitting there, like looking at the camera, like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?"
Yeah, man.
Holy
Super
shit.
weird. Super
Yeah.
weird.
agitating the demons.
That was
talking
probably
about Jesus.
one
like
of the
that.
weirdest episodes
That
I
is
watched.
great, man. Didn't you meet those guys, or what was it?
Yeah,
No.
actually, the
You met him?
yeah, no, I didn't meet him. I used to communicate with the one sound guy that is now
Oh, very
on
cool.
he's actually one of the guys on it now. But we used to email back and forth. But it's been a couple years since I've talked with him. So was a real nice guy then. You know, I'm sure he's a nice guy now. And from all, I'm sure they're all nice people. But it is more about showbiz than I think anything. You know?
Yeah.
I mean
Yeah.
that's just my
Yeah.
opinion. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know,
I don't care. This shit's entertaining.
it's
bro.
entertaining.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
fuck it.
yeah.
You know.
I really a little bit of a wimp. I couldn't watch that shit when I was a kid because it would always come on late at night, and then you have to go to bed, and you're like, "Shit, this is it."
I literally
What
go
do you
to
know what
I
sleep.
mean?
I go to sleep watching it.
I
all the
can
time.
now, but I was such a little
Bro.
wimp when I was younger. Maybe from those little. My cousin Brad would always like scare the shit out of me when I was a kid. and
I'm the
sure.
same way, dude. I had to stop. This is real shit, man. So, or like he said, I used to do the same stuff. This is like literally a month or 2 ago. I was watching the videos, scary ghost videos, Ouija board videos, before I'm going to sleep. And I would just have these nightmares about ghosts and demons and stuff. So I was just like, that's weird. Like, maybe it's because I'm watching it before I go to bed. Stop watching it. I haven't had a nightmare since. So
Dude,
I thi-
amen.
I think it's like the just because that's like the last kind of stuff that you're looking at before you go to sleep, you know. And then that's what I'm dreaming about.
100%. Because that happens to me every night. I think
Yeah.
about it and I'm dreaming about it all night.
Yeah,
That's yeah.
but it's really entertaining to me. It's really weird, man. I've never
It
played with
is
one of them.
super. I have
one
in
of
the
them
past.
damn Ouija. You played with the Ouija board.
In England.
Are you
yeah.
serious?
What?
It was
That's like
pretty crazy.
haunted over there.
Dude, no, it's pretty haunted over there. And the funny part is this was my godfather. He has 2 daughters and a wife, and we went over to their house. We barely see them, but they just moved into this house, and we're all out at dinner and stuff, about to go back.
Yeah.
It's late at night, and we're gonna stay the night there and drive back to my grandparents the next day. And they had a Ouija board, and they want to play with that, but they showed us this picture. They just moved in the house. The 2 girls and the mom are standing out front of the house. The dad's, taking the picture. Okay, there's a shadow halfway over the house. There is a clear figure, like, standing in the window on the shaded part of the house. There's no reflection, no nothing. So they show us that. We do the Ouija board. They are older than me, so maybe they were messing with me, moving it and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're
Who
like,
knows?
okay, good night.
Who knows?
So
Oh,
we go to
shit.
bed. We're all sleeping in one room. I'm on the couch, parents in the bed, my brother's on the floor. Probably 3 a.m. I wake up. I didn't even move. I was so terrified. My brother is walking in place in the room, scared the hell out of me.
What?
Then he screams, ah, and wakes everyone up. And I'm like, I was so scared I didn't sleep the rest of the night.
That's like
You know?
what they say though is like if you don't do the Ouija board
Dude.
right, or like even if you do,
We
do
didn't
it
close
right,
it or nothing. We're just like, oh, we're done.
That's what
we're
it
like,
is,
you're
dude.
messing with it. That's
Yeah, you
probably
gotta close
there's-
the portal.
there's
Close the
literally-
portal.
Yeah.
There's literally rules.
I don't know why.
There's
why
rules.
I was playing with that stuff.
And if you don't say goodbye, like literally the door's open and you just
you're
are
screwed.
fucked.
well, the funny part is Danny was his name. He was Scottish. He's my godfather, and he stutters. So pretty
I got
funny sounding guy.
goosebumps. You
No,
can-
I know.
You can see on the wax
But
part.
we woke up the next morning and they're just across the hallway. We said sorry for waking you guys up. John must have had a
nipples.
nightmare. Oh, we didn't hear a sound. The ghost must have been plugging my ears or whatever he
my
said. It
God.
was pretty funny.
Dude, so that's crazy that you were talking about ghosts in the window. When we went to the asylum, right?
Oh, yeah,
one of
that's
my
right, yeah.
first
Oh,
ever
dude.
one of the
I wish I
first
could have been with you for that
ever
one.
videos that I made, probably like my fourth video I ever made was going to this abandoned asylum.
Oh, it's so creepy. I've seen that one, right? It's the one you've showed me before.
Yeah, and so when we saw like whatever, like we'll say animal / demon on the roof. I don't know. It could
Possible
be,
demon.
It could be either. I mean, realistically, whatever they said. What was that thing that you said? Unus nomus, whatever. The most common answer is the right answer, whatever.
Oh, that's Occam's razor.
Occam's razor is
Okay.
probably a fucking raccoon, but it
Probably
was
a raccoon.
It was a demon at the time.
No,
But
I know what you mean.
but
Yeah.
this is crazy. So this is probably 2 years later. I get a DM, timestamp. Said, look in the fucking window. They sent me a screenshot. There's a shadow walking in the room below, across the
Wow.
hallway, right?
And someone just seen that and happened to DM it to you.
And yes, and this is why I believe this is a ghost because it's pitch black. If we didn't have flashlights, we couldn't see.
No.
I watched the video like 1,000 times. There's no flashes of light.
That is
There's
crazy, dude.
Nothing. It's just a black shadow walking across the door frame. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic, but
Dude.
across the door frame. But it was
Call
like,
me crazy. I believe in that stuff 100%. Ghosts, spirits, whatever.
I was
the other side 100%.
I was out in Virginia. Well, by the way, a couple of little things. Matthew
Yeah.
Owen said, shout out to his kids and him. Thanks for watching Rude
Shout
Dog
out,
Reptiles.
Matthew.
What's up? Thanks for everyone in the chat room.
Thanks,
so I
bro.
was out in Virginia at my buddy Ian's place. And he lived in a 1770 something house,
Oh,
right? Old
that-
house.
that
But what
bitch
the
is
interesting thing,
haunted.
yeah, so there was like 2 bedrooms upstairs, right? But what happened was they had built it's this beautiful like plantation thing, like 20 acres, groomed grass,
Wow.
beautiful.
Wow.
They had built an addition on the back of the old house. So I flew out there for some business, and he was like, yeah, just stay at my place. I got an extra room. I'm like, sweet, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So we're hanging out, and, like I've been in his house a few times, but never in the old house, right? So the new house is like almost separated from the old house to the point where if you were in the old house and screamed, they probably wouldn't even hear you in the new house, right?
no.
Wow, that's
And
not
so-
good.
So I go up there and I walk up the stairs, these old creaky stairs into the 1700s house. The ceilings are all like 6'2", you know what I mean? Like really short and
really
weird,
short.
creepy. And I drop my bags and I'm like, this place is fucking creepy, man. But I'm thinking, whatever, I got to do what I got to do, you know? And so we, so we're looking at some animals and stuff like that. And his manager tells me, he's like, oh, you're spending the night tonight? He goes, I won't fucking sleep in that place, man. And I go,
And you're
why?
sleeping there.
I go, why? And he goes, well, because, dude, he goes, I used to take naps in there because I'd work late. He goes, and I'd wake up and there'd be an old lady right in my face.
Oh,
No.
Old lady
my
right in my
gosh,
face.
Man,
Oh,
I couldn't
no,
do
no.
that shit. I
And
couldn't
so,
do that
so
shit.
he goes, dude, after like 3 times it happening, he goes, I was like, I'm never sleeping there again.
Holy
so that
shit.
night,
It took him 3 times.
Holy shit.
yeah, it took us 3 times.
Dumbass.
Yeah, he was like, oh, first time it was just a dream. Second time, oh.
But yeah,
Dream.
so regardless, so that night I had to go upstairs and go to sleep. I freaking literally, I had the light on, my laptop sitting on the bed, and I just stayed up on social media all night long.
Oh, you poor
Because I was
guy.
like, because I mean, like literally, like it was the creepiest thing in the world. You know, I mean, this house,
Dude,
was
and tell me,
obviously-
like, when I walk into places like that, you can literally feel an
Yeah.
energy
Oh,
or
yeah.
feel something there that makes you uneasy or not. You know, it's like,
yeah, and you
it's
figure
really
this was,
strange.
This
It's
was
really
like
strange.
right outside of Washington D.C.
Goes
1700s,
way
the
back.
Civil War
History.
literally
Oh my
happened
gosh.
right on these properties.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of DC, 9th grade, I went to DC for a field trip. Really cool. We went to Gettysburg.
I have
Dude.
always wanted to
There
go
was,
to
like-
Gettysburg so bad.
There was like this little building, and they like showed pictures and videos of videos taken of like ghosts or whatever from people.
I have heard that battleground and just the energy in that place, man.
I don't know if it's fake or not, but literally there was this video of this guy. They just were driving and they parked and they're just like, let's just sit here for a second. And then literally a Civil War like uniform guy just walks up to one of the
Dude,
cannons.
I believe it, man,
and he's
because
just checking it out.
what do they say when there's like negative things or like violence or like people dying or like a massacre? Like
Yeah.
at least that's where you really see what would you call that, paranormal activity
Yeah, I
or
don't know.
stuff like that, man, because
tell me-
that
you
is
tell me.
super creepy. That
Yeah,
is
it is
super
really
freaking creepy.
But sadly, we didn't get to stay there at night. Obviously, it was a field trip, so literally whatever the school plan we did. But I have always wanted to go back.
I'm
and
down. Dude, if you ever want to go 100%,
Let's go. I think it's where's
we
that?
should camp out there.
Virginia, Gettysburg, or is
I don't know exactly what state it's in.
Jay,
I
you
think it's
wanna
Virginia.
Look that shit.
Jay, yeah, I mean,
Pull
is
that
it
shit up.
Virginia or is it Maryland
Wow.
or where
It's
the hell
not
is
Maryland.
Gettysburg?
It's not Maryland.
I'm pretty sure it's Virginia.
I'm
but,
pretty sure it is, but what the hell do I know?
Pennsylvania.
I just
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, we're going there. I'm going there
Oh,
soon.
yeah. How the hell would I not know that?
Silence
Oops,
that.
sorry about
What
that.
are you doing?
And so the moral of the story is I think that we should go there and try to capture our own evidence.
100% down. I've got some family in Pennsylvania,
You
so we
do?
got a place to stay.
So-
Really? That's
So,
awesome.
guys, I wanted to
Yep.
ask you.
We should contact them.
A lot of people are asking what's your next 24-hour challenge, as well as a bunch
I
of
really
people.
don't know.
I think that some people have mentioned it. You guys should, and I've talked about it as well. Is that you guys? What do you think about doing a 24 hours challenge, handcuffed to each other?
Dude, I'm down. I'm totally down.
I'm not.
You know what
down.
I'm worried about? We're going to get handcuffed. I'm going to have to poop right away.
Dude,
right after.
That shows you something.
you know
'cause
what,
No
though?
way. The first thing I thought was, how am I gonna take a shit?
How am I going to poop? I need my right hand.
I need my right hand.
And what if I get lonely?
And I need
You know
my
what I'm
left
saying?
hand to support.
Yeah. But I think if
nuts.
you stood in the shower and I pulled the curtain, I could poop.
I wouldn't like to be connected to you.
No, I know.
While I was
I know.
showering.
Just do it together.
Wait,
It's
why
not-
would we shower together? Wait,
I mean, it's only for
whoa.
24 hours. You're
Whoa.
right. My mind's going to the gutter.
Mama,
I'm thinking,
my mama said.
mama.
Yeah, you guys didn't have to shower. It's 24
But I'm
hours.
thinking,
You
no,
could
I'm
not
just
shower.
saying, I'm just
but
saying I got to poop. I can't go 24
could
hours
you guys
without
do it
pooping.
to where you were like going to like a McDonald's bathroom and you guys could be in two different stalls?
Oh,
Why
that's
would we-
perfect. Underneath.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I ain't taking a
yeah.
dookie in a McDonald's.
Oh, damn. Someone would have to climb under on that dirty floor.
One time I saw.
That's true. You
one-
got to do it.
I
You
don't
gotta do
know.
it, though, you know?
One time I saw
People want it.
One time I saw a homeless guy taking a shower in a McDonald's urinal.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He-
my
he-
gosh.
he took-
Oh, I've got a good story
he
for you
took
after
the
this, dude. I had
he
a similar incident.
He took the urinal cake out of the little package and he was rubbing it on his
Oh,
armpits.
my.
Like,
You know,
like it was
it's,
a
he's
damn,
going to smell fresh.
like it was a damn bar of soap.
The poor guy just
that-
wanted to
that
clean
does smell
up.
good.
He went
you
like
know?
this.
Well, if you were homeless, so when you go
literally-
to a self car wash, you got
Dude.
the suds, you got the
You need,
sprayer.
you need a quarter.
No, you
though.
need some money.
Shit, you need some
He
money.
literally flushed the handle to get some.
You know, if
flow
you
and
were-
splash.
If you were
Splash.
homeless, would you not go to like
Disgusting.
fucking Florida or something?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like, why would you be homeless
Why
in,
would you
in
wanna be
Michigan?
homeless
there's
in Florida?
I know, and you know what's
There's
funny?
there's a lot of homeless in Florida. It's
No,
like
there
one
is.
of the biggest populations of
Yeah,
homeless.
but
Yeah, that's where I would
Yes,
go.
they're
It's
in
nice there.
California because it's nice all year long, right?
California.
That's why. Yep.
California.
Yep.
That's another big
and
one.
this is why
That's another big one.
I'm
yeah.
saying not Florida. Bruh. Humidity.
the mosquitoes. The
motherfucker.
mosquitoes too. Can you imagine?
Humidity.
Oh, you'd be dead. You'd be dead.
You would have swamp ass 24/7.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
365.
Yeah. What is it? I've heard women down south will get like
Yeast
almost.
infections.
Well, that too. I was going to talk about their hair.
Oh.
They almost get a mildew because their damn hair's long and damp all the time, and like under all the layers,
Love
they
that.
get like mildew in their
It's like
hair.
a sloth.
You know what I like
Like
to
a
do?
sloth.
sloth,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like hard
Take
to keep it dry.
Take a deep breath of that damp hair.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love smelling hair. It's the first thing I do before I court a woman. Smell their hair. Mary's a winner. I was like, is that tea tree oil in there? Is that what I smell?
A hint of coconut.
Yeah, she didn't like it, but you know,
Hey,
look
it
at her
worked.
now. Look at it now. Huh?
Amen, brother.
No, that's too funny, man. But it's I wouldn't want to be homeless in Michigan. In Lake Orion where I
It's
live,
cold.
there's a homeless guy everyone's so nice in Lake Orion. They all chip in money and they put him up for the whole winter in a place. And a registered nurse goes and checks on him, takes his blood pressure. It's pretty crazy. He's pretty hooked up, but a nice old guy.
Guess who's about to be homeless in Lake Orion?
Yeah, same here, man.
This guy.
Yeah,
Heck
right.
yeah.
Hey, yo.
Pretty good fishing.
You know, San Francisco, they actually have an app. Jay, can you pull us? I don't know if you can pull that up. Can you pull up an app for shit in San Francisco? They literally have an
my
app.
gosh.
Yeah, they have an app.
For the dookies on the ground?
Yeah, so
Yes.
that way when you're walking around, you know that where they.
I believe
'cause
it.
I guess they just poop on the floor.
Oh,
No, I believe it.
Do you have something to say or can I touch on this?
You can touch on this. I'd love to touch on it as
Chime
well.
in. Okay,
Chime
so in Ireland.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ooh.
So I love Ireland. So if you guys are from Ireland, I'm not talking shit. But the one thing I will say, I had a great time. Whole experience.
Love to go
love
there.
the
It's
people,
beautiful over there.
Love the bars. Love everything. Love the Guinness. But I will say that the streets in I believe I was in Dublin. The streets, man, there was a lot of poop like everywhere.
Really?
Like legit logs.
Little
like, on-
Irish turds.
like,
Lucky Charms.
on the sidewalk. Yes, and there was like in the corners of the buildings and stuff there would be like piles of throw up
Dude,
and
why?
stuff.
All the drinking,
All the
dude.
drinking, like you would like it would be like 1 o'clock or whatever, 2 o'clock. We'd be
No, and I think
know,
that people that
and
drink,
people
their
just be-
stomachs crap. They're crapping all the time, man.
Well, yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
in NOLA, right? Where
I
we're
still
gonna
loved
go,
it though. I still loved it.
Yeah, New
Go
Orleans.
back in a heartbeat.
In New Orleans, where you're looking forward to going for Mardi Gras and stuff like that. They literally
Potentially.
every on whatever canal or whatever the hell the street is called, Bourbon Street, right?
Yeah,
Canal
yeah,
and
yeah.
Bourbon. They literally have to like foam the street every day. They
You
go
are
out
kidding.
there
Yeah,
like
I've seen
4
that.
in the
What?
morning and they spray foam the street from all the piss and shit and vomit.
Dude, that is crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that's like all the time.
And you wonder how the Black Plague started, bro.
No, I
Yeah, right.
know. It's just like that kind of conditions. Well, that's what I was going to say about
Exactly.
California is they were having
Did we
these
ever get that?
medieval
Diseases.
come back because of
the-
the
called
homeless camps
Did we
and things
see?
like that,
Did we see?
which
Yeah.
is scary.
Jay, do we
It
have
is
that?
scary.
We
Yeah,
have
it's
that-
called snap crap.
Snap crap. Snap crap.
Snap, crap, and pop, baby. That's a new cereal.
You wonder how?
Yeah, that's 100%
you
real.
wonder. This is an app that invites San Francisco residents to report poop on the streets, which is great, because everyone wants to know
Do
where
you
it is. but
think that it goes back maybe to the city so they can like clean it up? Like how?
I don't know.
I've
man.
never messed around LA, but I've heard it's very disappointing. Like you think it's Hollywood and the Hollywood stars and the sign, but I've heard there's like
Bruh.
piss down there,
Yes.
needles,
Yo,
and like
you'll
it's like
get-
a big city,
You'll
right?
get shanked.
Oh,
on
I believe it in
fucking-
LA, like in the like I've heard.
Hell yeah.
You expect this great big thing and you go there
No.
and it's like it's kind of
Sketchy,
grimy and
bruh.
dirty.
Bruh, there'll be fucking tents pitched up on a fucking.
No, for as
on
far
a-
as I can see,
on
right?
a,
I've
on a star. You know,
Yeah,
they're
that's
like,
crazy.
Oh shit, Robert Downey Jr. star.
Yeah,
and then there's just
yeah,
a
this is a good
motherfucker-
place to
There's a
live.
motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. There's
Yeah.
a motherfucker literally pitched up in a tent on his damn
so
star.
sad, man. You think
know
they
what I
could
mean?
help these people out? California, they've got to be big bucks out there. I wonder
Speaking of helping the homeless out, you know what they are doing in Hawaii?
what's that?
So, the last few times that I've been there, they've been increasing the projects, but they
Really?
they in by projects I mean like they are doing this housing for
Okay.
these homeless people, and it's literally like a wood mini house.
Oh, mini houses.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I
and they're-
love mini
and
houses.
So do I.
And I don't know how far of development or how far in the process they are, but about 3 years ago when I went, I saw the first model, and then
That's really crazy.
The last couple times that I've been, there's been more of them, and they're getting like I've seen more of them and stuff like that.
That's
And,
wild.
so I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, actually, that they're
It's
doing
neat.
that and putting them
But
up.
you
in
know
there.
where my mind goes on like apps like that because obviously
What?
there's an app. I think like how do they make money on that app? Like
How do they
support-
make money?
like,
What do you
who-
mean? They run
like,
ads.
So
advertisements?
who advertises on like the shit app?
Man,
Yeah.
bad choice. No one does, baby.
Dude, I know. Can you imagine? Me and
Yeah,
Noah
that's-
got a shit app.
Shit
You
chat.
know, shit chat. Check out Shit Chat.
Shitchat.com.
That's
baby.
crazy.
Do
That's
you think we
really
can get them
something
as a
else.
sponsor? Would they sponsor this?
I hope
podcast?
so. Crap
Man.
Chat. What is
Yo,
it?
Crap.
Shit chat.
Shit Chat.
Snap crap. Snap crap.
Snap
and
crap.
pop.
Snap
crap.
Yo, I really
Yeah,
think I
Snap
want to
crap.
make that a fucking cereal. Snap crap and pop, man.
Dude, it'd be a hit. That poop emoji took off, and I keep seeing that poop emoji around. I'm like, why do kids want to play with a dang piece of poop? is what I want to know.
You know why? It's our, like I said in the last podcast about the tree houses, it's our primal instinct to play with
That's
poop,
right.
baby.
That's right.
Same
That's
reason why
right.
we build the tree houses.
You ever seen that little old lady checking out the monkeys at the monkey exhibit? Blasted in the face with a big old monkey turd.
I have
Yeah, it happens. Dude, I was
It's
out
awesome.
in... I
You
was
ever
out in-
seen that one R.I.P. Harambe, man?
Yeah, Harambe. Yeah, that sucks, man.
You know what I
Really
mean?
sad.
Why'd that baby have to jump in there?
I know, right?
Curiosity killed the gorilla.
It did, unfortunately. I was out in California at a little private zoo,
Rest in peace.
and they had a bunch of rescued chimpanzees.
Oh,
So-
incredible. I have such a respect.
Yeah.
I'm very fearful of chimpanzees, to tell you the truth.
But this freaking one chimpanzee,
are
the-
scary.
there was like maybe 7 or 8 in this enclosure, and the woman even told me, she said, "Be careful," you know. And sure enough, this little, it's so smart, but such a savage little fucker. you know.
Yeah.
It literally would go over and drink water, and then come up to the bars and then spit it at you from like 20 feet away.
My God.
Like literally from 20 feet away,
Those
it would
little
frickin'
bastards.
just spray you with,
Remember-
it would fill its mouth up, run all the way across the cage to get in front of you, and then spit it at you. It was
Remember
awesome.
that one? Are you talking about the one in California?
Yeah, in California. Were you there with Loey?
Yeah, with Loey. So
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like
remember that?
literally was like balancing on a ball or something. Like
Really? The
rolling on a
chimp.
ball.
The chimp.
And
the
then
chimp,
it just was
yeah.
like, psst, and just
Yeah, just
sprayed,
sprayed us all.
But was
Sprayed
it
us all.
water
Little
in the mouth or
bastard.
was it piss out the pee-pee?
No, it was water because it ran over and it drank the water
Okay.
and then ran back and jumped up on the ball and was like kind of teasing us in.
Yeah.
And, was,
Oh
and then
my!
just
Yeah,
frickin'
look how
sprayed
cute
us.
I am. They really do scare me, man. Chimps, because they'd probably pull your arms out of your sockets. They're so
Yeah, they
strong.
Can.
They're
no,
terrifying.
No, they reach for the eyes and the
Yeah, that's right.
and the
That-
genitals first.
That's right.
Genitals, yeah.
Mutilation before they go to the other body parts.
I love great apes and I love chimpanzees, but they are very scary.
They're
Even
very.
when-
I don't know if I could
Yeah.
ever get in the ring with one or get in a pin with one and interact with one.
No,
It
they're
would-
really cool. We like Limbani's amazing. Now Limbani's only 2 years old. That's the
Yeah.
chimpanzee that we know down in Miami.
Okay.
But even at that age, I mean, he's getting to the point now. Last time I was down there playing with him,
Scary.
it's like it's scary. He grabs you,
scary.
and
And
it's
it's
like you realize like
really-
he will hurt you.
Oh, I
As a
believe
matter of
it.
fact, it was funny. At one point, I was like down on the ground playing with him, and he was like smacking the stick on the ground.
Oh
Yeah,
my
were you there with that?
I was
and then
there.
he picked it up over his head like he was going to smack me, and he went straight up in the air like looked at me like I'm.
Yeah.
And I just like for a second I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to get my ass kicked by this
By a
chimpanzee.
little chimp.
And then he dropped.
So cool.
Then he just dropped it like he was joking around or something like that.
That
and then he
little
came over and jumped
monkey
on me.
bastard.
So
Ape
cool.
bastard.
Ape, yeah.
So cool.
Yo, Eric, I
Yo.
remember you were saying
Yo.
you wanted to tell a story about your dad being a perv.
Oh,
Something.
yeah,
I
this
don't
is-
want you to forget.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
this is a funny story. This is pretty funny. So
I'd
my
like to hear
dad, I
that.
love my dad to death. He's such a great guy. Something's falling here.
By the way, Razor Edge Nomad said, I fucking hated podcasts, never understood why anyone watched them, listened to them, but now I'm loving this.
Oh,
good job.
awesome.
Who was
Thank
that?
you.
Razor
Ra-
Edge.
Razor Edge.
Yo,
yeah.
Razor
shout out,
Edge.
Shout out my man Razor.
He's,
Big
a
Razor.
he's a nomad.
Skirt.
Okay, so
Oh
your
no,
story.
it's so funny. God bless him. I love my dad to death. Great guy, really nice guy. Don't want you to think he's a complete weirdo. Okay, he's got his shit together, right?
mean,
a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So he's coming out. He's visiting us for a month, and I've been trying to show him like just like my Instagram stuff because he's always so amazed that all these like people follow me or whatever. It's just really funny, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Dad, check this out. He's British. Okay, he's from England. When I was a kid, like. Naked woman was a naked woman, okay? Where they weren't like, oh, don't look at that or this or that. Like, there's a couple Playboys laying around. My parents were divorced, okay?
Yeah, I
We're
feel
just,
that.
you know, some tits or whatever. It's whatever. And so I know he likes ladies, right?
I mean, I would hope so.
So I'm like,
That's a
oh,
good
look,
thing.
this guy follows me on Instagram, Dad. Look at him. And it's I Am Thompson.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
like the little,
Yeah, our
little
buddy,
booty
yeah.
shaking and he's
Yeah,
playing the
we're-
violin.
Yeah, we're friends with him.
He's
Yeah.
like, bloody hell, Eric, what's the name of it again? I'm like, I Am Thompson. And before I know it, he's following him. And I'm like, only can imagine there's all this little old man stuff in his feed, and then it just pops up all these
little booty
tits
shaking,
and
man.
booties. I'm like, be careful opening your Instagram in public now.
God
Well,
bless.
Because
that's
that
the problem.
happens to me is you
Yeah.
open it up and it's
Hey.
like,
That's why America's so great.
that's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
Well, and that's the problem. Like, I follow I Am Thompson because he's friends of
Yeah,
ours.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and even World Star, you know what I mean? And sometimes
Really,
I'll
really.
like be scrolling through my Instagram feed and it's like snake, reptile, blah.
Yeah.
So now it's a big booty twerking, you know?
twerking
and I'm like,
booty
oh,
shaking
shit,
around.
You know?
If someone looked over
Gang,
your
gang.
shoulder, yep,
You
you
know
would
what I'm
you wouldn't know
saying.
what
Gang,
to
gang.
think. Poor Mary, you know.
What about her?
Well, she
Well,
sees me
half
on
your
my phone.
feed, half your feed is
Half my
is-
feed is half naked.
Yeah, because
women.
every time I
Okay.
listen,
Bruh.
I'm
Eric,
sorry.
Let me tell you something, Eric.
Yeah, you need
every
to-
single time I see a scantily clad woman on,
Yes.
on Instagram, you've liked the photo.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? Support
Everyone.
the,
I think everyone.
women's right to work.
Support the women.
Okay, I support the women. I love them.
Hashtag
I want them to
support the
work.
women.
I want them to get lots of likes and make lots of money.
Amen.
So I support that.
God
but yeah,
bless
that is
you.
kind of creepy because I just realized I'm like, oh shit, everyone can see what a perv I am.
Everybody
But
can
I'm like, you know what? I
see.
support the woman's right to work.
But now we know what kind of figure you like.
Yeah.
know
Oh,
what I'm
definitely.
saying?
A little thicker.
A little
okay.
thicker.
You know.
A little thicker. You know, you like them
The
wide
booties.
the wide hips,
Yep. Yep.
the thick thighs.
Yep. Shout out
You know
all
what
my
I'm
little
saying.
thickies out there.
Some
Thank
of
you.
them I believe
Just kidding. I love you, Mary. I'm sorry.
I believe
Mary's my
the,
wife, but I am married, unfortunately.
By the way,
Sorry,
Robert
ladies.
he
Lopez
just
asked.
said unfortunately.
No, to the ladies, not to the me being married to Mary. I'm saying I'm sorry to all the women out there.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
for
clarifying.
missing
Fighting
out.
them
For
off
missing out.
here.
Just clarifying.
Yeah.
By the way,
Just
Robert
clarifying.
Lopez,
Digging it deeper.
Rebecca Lopez's birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday.
Yo, happy birthday, Rebecca. Can I get a happy birthday in the chat? Woo woo woo.
You know what? I'll message you at about 12:01. Happy birthday. Okay.
Yeah, there we
I can't
go.
do it.
Okay.
No, happy
yeah.
birthday. I'm just kidding. God bless you.
Yeah.
It's not your birthday.
Yeah.
Don't try to be
Man, can we I wish we could play that 50 Cent. Don't party like it's your birthday.
Remember
Oh, wait,
that when it was your
we might
birthday? I
get
came in playing
copyrighted.
that. Yeah, you don't do that.
Yeah.
You get copyrighted. You get copyrighted.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a bummer.
Is there any other questions anyone has on there?
Yeah.
Let me see. Will you guys ever set up a donation chat? Yeah, we'll have super chat very shortly. It just takes, it's a process that you need to
Yeah.
get, so we're now approved,
We're getting there.
but it could take a week or two for us to get super
Couple
chat.
weeks, potentially.
We do appreciate the support because obviously it takes
Yeah.
time, money,
Yeah.
and
Thank
everything
you
else.
guys.
So thank
Yeah.
you guys for that. Let's see. Everyone else said happy birthday. It's not my birthday yesterday.
Yo, let me get this one in. Joker Lee says, Eric, you're a total perv, all caps, but you rock.
Thank you. I do rock. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's okay to like women, or whatever you
Dude.
like.
You can like
Okay.
anything.
Hell
It
yeah.
doesn't have to be
Yeah,
just
but
It's
women.
thank
okay.
you. Thank you.
You know?
Thank you very much. I
No,
got it
but-
from my dad now that I think about it.
Yeah. You
Well,
did.
yeah, it's all those. You were 3 years old looking
Looking
at
at the
freaking
mags,
Playboy.
Playboys. Just the articles. Just the articles.
Sorry, because you're
Just the
reading.
pictures.
I'm just
What's
kidding. I
your
was
favorite
unfolding.
Just
article?
the pictures.
Uh,
That's all. I wasn't reading.
I wasn't reading.
Oh, hell no. How could
Do
you?
you know that
read?
my uncle passed away?
You're fucking cross-eyed.
My uncle
Sorry to
passed
hear
away. No,
What?
yeah, he passed away a little while. I'm just saying, I got the Playboy.
I
thing.
know where this is
So
going.
yeah, do you know? Yeah, because you were up there, right?
I
Yeah.
went up with you guys. That
Yeah,
was
so,
awesome.
So
that
he
was
had
really
like
cool.
he has like from like 1980 something every Playboy ever,
Which is
Now-
incredible.
Now the interesting
What?
thing is,
Yeah.
not one of them is open. They're all in
Wow.
like plastic
Wow,
bags.
I remember that. They're all in the
the sheaths.
privacy.
Yeah, she's.
Yep.
So we
Do we
have
have
them.
those?
Yeah,
Dude,
we
that's
still have
big
them all.
bucks right there.
We should sell
Big
those.
bucks.
Thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
We should sell the collection. Like, not separately, just one big collection.
Yeah, I don't know when it is. At least
You
from the
probably
early
could.
90s, late 80s,
Yo,
every single one.
Hit me up. I'll take 10 G's for that shit.
Yeah,
No,
right?
they're probably worth some money. I know some of them.
That's why I wouldn't let Lori
most?
throw them
Yo.
away.
And,
Oh no,
you
no,
know,
no, no.
Lori was like, I take that back. She burned a bunch of them.
No, she didn't.
She did. She
I would
burned
have
a
gave
bunch
her
of
some
them.
newspaper if she needed something to start a fire with.
I know, right?
The hell?
Dang,
But,
Lori. It's always
All that
fun.
hard work put into making that magazine.
And I think
Poor
the
women.
women, they were more proud of the hair back then, back in the 80s.
That is very true.
They had the big,
That is very
they
true.
had the big hair on
Big
top
froze.
and the
Big
hair
froze. Yep.
down low.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
Okay.
wrong with that.
Beavers got to swim.
A
You know what I mean?
got to swim, boy.
I don't know what that means.
They
but
gotta,
it sounds like
they gotta make the dam out
Yeah.
of something. They gotta make
that's
that
terrible.
dam out of
That's
something.
terrible.
But
I'm sorry, everyone.
AJ, Texas Chuck, he's in the house. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up, AJ?
Shout out my boy.
Adam Smith says, I got $700. I don't know what that means.
Dang, 700. We can
magazines.
get you a
700.
couple magazines, probably.
Yo, Adam, I'll hook you up with the
Yeah, you DM us. We got you some magazines.
Yeah.
$700. That will be about 10 mags, $70 a mag.
70. I think they're like
got you.
10, 12
They're
bucks.
probably 10 to 12. I'm sure
Hey,
there's some iconic
Dad,
ones.
Come on, I got this.
Okay, you
Don't-
keep going. You keep
don't-
going.
I'm
There's
trying
probably
to-
a rare one in there.
Trying to pimp
You
out
never
these
know.
Maggies.
Never
You know
know.
what I'm saying? I'm gonna call them Maggies.
Maggies.
Hey, I got the Maggies, boy. Open
right.
up that jacket.
Dude, if you would have found
You
me
know
in
what
middle
I'm saying?
school, I'd have
Wait,
given
hold
you a
up,
whole
hold up.
fortune for him.
Open up that jacket. I got something for you to jacket. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Jag.
Dying over here, man.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Did you see his eyes? His eyes were
Get
like,
my tracheotomy or whatever.
No, I've been sick a while here, but
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, a lot of hair jokes in the
Hair
chat.
jokes, hair jokes.
Yeah.
okay.
Let's see what else we got. You guys got anything else for us, or are we about done here? What are you thinking? There's still 700 people hanging on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Friday night.
I can go for a little bit.
down.
I gotta pee if we're gonna go for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
What do you guys think in the chat? Are we done here, or we want to keep going for a little bit?
Yeah, what do you guys
totally up
think?
to you
I
in
mean,
the
I can
chat.
keep going.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
A lot of people have been asking like mine and Lori's story and stuff like that. We'll probably share that
That's
on
on the
the other.
checking
Yeah,
in.
on the
It's on the
checking
checking
in.
in.
Yeah, and just to give you guys.
It's not this shit.
Do you want to go do that for a second, and then we'll be right
Yeah,
back.
I'll
Yeah.
go.
So basically, just
urinate.
to give you an idea here, guys, we're going to probably do. Although when I started working on the podcast stuff, I said we're going to keep it like non-scheduled. You know, I think it still is the case to some extent, but I think what we're going to try to do is like Friday nights with Eric and Noah. I won't be on all of them. I'll be on some. If you guys don't mind, I'd love
I
jumping
like
in.
you
but-
on here. It adds a little more, you know.
Well, I love being on, but I don't want to steal your guys' stuff. So,
No.
but we'll have other guests on here as well too. We'll probably do the checking in on Wednesdays, and then we might do the sporadic other ones. Like Lori might jump on with her podcast if I have another.
I'm
guest
excited
in town.
about that. To tell you the
Yeah,
truth.
it'll be fun, and if I have another guest, so you'll always see Lori, myself, and Noah on Wednesdays, and then Eric and Noah on Fridays. When we can. Like next week, we're going to be traveling to Texas. Next week, Wednesday, actually, we're not going to have the normal checking in, but we are going to maybe try to do a podcast down in Texas with Stuart from Universal Rock. Still to be determined if we're going to do that. But yeah, so that'll be the basic structure of the podcasting, and then we'll just see what happens from there. I mean, I tell you what, guys, seriously, this has been amazing. I mean, like I have become obsessed with podcasting. Like as much as I love daily vlogging, and I really do, like I love podcasting. I mean, we're only 3 podcasts in, so we'll see what I feel like when I'm on podcast 800. But I could see this being a really big part of the future.
It's really comfortable, isn't it? You can come down here, you sit down, you know, I'm not getting bit by anything, thank God. And you just kind of talk and tell stories, and I'm sure all of us have a ton of stories, and it's just nice because you have the people live right here talking to you. It's really interesting. It's really cool.
Yeah, and the people that are on right now, and everyone's just going like, keep going, 24-hour podcast challenge. That would be actually pretty interesting.
Pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people seem to like it, and we do. And it's like I've always said, someone said, can we hear some more George stories? I think this is definitely a good format for that type of stuff, right? With the vlog or with Noah's thing, it's really tight. It's 10 minutes, it's 12 minutes, it's 15 minutes to really tell a big story. And the other thing is that I talk about like getting to know people, like getting to know you or getting to know me or getting to know Noah or Lori. It's really impossible on the vlog because it's different. It's quick
little
hits.
Chunks and little pieces, and to edit that all together versus just sitting here talking, telling about it in real time. I mean,
it's real. I mean, you get to know who we are, what we're about, and stuff like that. And obviously, your and Noah's, I'm sure, will always be fun and
I hope so.
A lot of.
I'm
laughs
having
and
fun
stuff.
though. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know. Earlier you said you were a little bit nervous about it, so I'm glad that you
I
settled
always
in.
do that with anything in life. I'm always nervous and anxious about it, and then I jump into it and do it, and I'm completely fine. But
no, you're this is how Eric is every day, all day with us. So I think that's the nice thing is to be able to see it, and obviously I think sometimes you guys should have Mary on just like we have Lori.
Yeah, for sure.
And so everyone can get used to it. And who knows, you guys can have anyone. Like I said, I think Chewy will be an awesome guest for you guys.
I really hope we can get Chewy here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think what we'll try to do is not next Friday, but the following Friday, because I'll be out of town.
Yeah.
So the following Friday, I'll reach out and see if we can get Chewy on for you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I'm sure he's got a lot of stories and a lot of the, snake bite stuff and just the history of that. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's a really good dude, and he's a fun guy to hang around, and he's a lot like you. Just he is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It's like there's no faking there. I mean, he's as genuine as you can get. So it's a lot of fun. Noah's slowly making his way back over here, but
I know.
Like I said,
must have been a number 2 or something. I don't know.
I know. Well, we'll get, like I said, we'll hang out for a little bit longer with you guys because I know you guys are still into it, and then we'll call it a night, and like I said, move on from there. What are you doing over there, Noah?
Texting the ladies.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
He's back. You better take that coat off. Make yourself comfortable.
I know, right? Were you born in America?
Yes, I was born in America. Yep, Detroit.
Did you show your birth certificate?
Oh, I've got it at home. It's an old one.
It's a birth,
But
birth
no, I was
document
born. I was born here in the States. 88, 80s maybe.
And what was your social security number?
Yep, that was 4729113. No, I'm just kidding.
Awesome.
It's cool because my dad's from England, my mom's from America, from Alabama.
America.
She's from America.
Alabama.
She's from Alabama, and he's from
Say
England. So
America.
they used to call me the British hillbilly. They used to call me.
Who is they?
People at the tire shop they used to work at, the old British hillbilly, because I'm
British
polite, but I like
You are like that.
out hillbilly stuff. I don't know.
And you like fish and chips.
Yeah. Oh man, so good,
man.
so good.
If you don't
Probably
like
the
a good
highlight of my trip when I went back. Not seeing my family was
good old fish and chips.
for sure. So, but I couldn't even send any pictures to Mary because she's like, "Oh, you son of a bitch, eating fish and chips without me."
Ooh, dude, the fish and chips in England is actually top notch. Like, let me tell you, okay, I've never once had mayonnaise with French fries or chips if you're from that side of the pond, but the mayonnaise in fries is
Really?
so good.
What?
So good.
No, I've never tried. I
And
mean, I'm not
real-
opposed to mayonnaise.
Real quick, I saw a couple people saying, "Hey, I'm from England here. Can you guys please back me up in the chat here if you are from England, the UK, because it was everywhere. Ireland, Scotland, they all did the little mayonnaise thing.
Yeah, that's
And,
so crazy.
Damn, I was skeptical at first, but my sister, she'd been there before, and she was like, "You have to trust me on this one."
See, and that's
And
cool,
I
isn't it?
dipped
Because
it in
she's
there.
been there before. She kind of showed you around and said, "Oh, this is good to eat. That's good to eat." That's really cool. That's really
And
cool.
I think, wasn't it the Dutch that came up with the mayonnaise?
Hey, I
french
Yeah, I
fries
wonder
thing?
who
I
don't
think it was
know.
the Dutch. I think it
don't
was the
know.
Dutch, but
Huh.
I could be wrong. But yeah, a lot of people, or a couple people have asked about, way off there. It's just Bigfoot or Yeti. You guys, I mean, we talked about some crypto stuff. By the way, we're going to have a cryptozoology specialist on the Checking In podcast
No
here
way.
in a few weeks. Yeah.
No
So-
way.
So yeah, we're lining
They're
up some
both
pretty
real.
awesome. Yeah, we're lining up some pretty cool people.
I believe they're
over
real. Only reason why the only reason why I wouldn't. I mean, wait, what the hell did I just say? Why
Do you
wouldn't
believe them?
Why wouldn't I believe they're real?
Yeah,
There's
I know it.
nothing. There's even though there's not hardcore evidence proving that they are real, there's not hardcore evidence.
You know what I think is like the
Yeah,
weirdest thing?
yeah.
The weirdest thing. So me and Noah were watching this show called Expedition Bigfoot. And and it started out pretty good, and then it went downhill pretty quick.
I'm
But
sure.
one of the things I think is weird about now, do I believe there could be a bipedal great ape hiding somewhere, in particular in the Himalayas? Absolutely,
Very possible.
very possible.
Yeah.
Very
yes.
possible. Do I think there's a possibility that there could be one here in America, in the Pacific Northwest? Less likely.
Less likely for sure. I have been to Oregon and Washington before, and you look out
There's
and
a
you
lot of
see
land.
all
Yeah,
that
there's a lot
land,
of land.
but still, people come across stuff.
don't
Everything's
know, man.
found. And
I mean, it's possible. I'm not saying it's not.
My brother-in-law is pretty fucking hairy. He's probably
he's probably it.
part
yeah.
Yeti.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that could be. But the
Fucking
thing I think
Yeti.
that's the weirdest is when people start talking about why you haven't seen them is because they can shape shift.
And that's the
They're
thing too. Yeah, they're
they can
aliens or they're
disappear.
spiritual creatures or
Yeah,
whatever.
spiritual
Yeah,
creatures,
yeah. So you're not
That
gonna
seems
catch
weird.
it or
like interdimensional.
Yeah,
maybe?
I know.
Hell no.
Speaking of interdimensional,
Once you start getting into that shit, y'all just cuckoo.
dude, but
or
have
Cocoa
you
Puffs.
watched stuff about that Skinwalker Ranch? I'd love to
Yeah,
go
we're
in
just
depth
talking
on
about
that.
that.
Talking about
That
Skinwalker.
about it, yeah.
Skinwalker Ranch gives me the heebie-jeebies,
Yeah.
dude. Okay,
I
some
need-
crazy shit. I'd love to go there. Because where is it at? Is it in Nevada or Arizona?
I think it's Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah, I think it's Arizona.
Yeah.
both.
No,
Do you have that?
that
Jay? Do you have some
Skinwalker.
Skinwalker shit.
Oh, I was
Dude.
going to bring up in New Jersey, there was a black bear called Petals, who was a bipedal
Really?
bear. He walked on his hind
Oh yeah,
legs.
that happens.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, and
no
that's what a lot
shit.
of people even think, that a lot of the
Sure.
Bigfoot sightings would be like a bipedal bear.
Dude,
walking
Jersey,
around.
the damn Jersey Devil, dude.
Yo,
That
wait.
one story. Did you see the one with the lady and her son going outside, and they were plugging in the Christmas lights, and something took off and landed on the roof,
No.
and they had the footprints on the, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's an owl," but they said it was really big, and
Do you guys
I don't know.
remember? I was a kid. I'm guessing probably 8 or 9, so maybe 2009, 2008. Maybe it was a little bit before then when they had that fake Yeti, but thought it was real in the cooler.
Yeah, in the freezer.
no, I didn't
so
see
yeah,
that.
So,
You don't
so,
remember
can you-
that?
hey, Jay, can you pull that up? Try to pull that up. It was like
It was breaking
It was like
news.
sheriff finds Bigfoot in freezer.
Oh, but was
or
it in
something
like a
that.
chunk of
Yeah.
ice or
Yeah,
something?
and
they're
so,
like,
yeah,
they
so
would,
he hired a company to make a fake Bigfoot,
Oh, that
and then
bastard.
froze it in ice And we'll see if Jay can find it. Because
2008. I was spot on.
Yeah, you were.
So this
Damn.
dude, like, literally, like, someone paid him like $100,000 for this Bigfoot, and it was all a hoax.
Oh,
and I
my
wonder if that
gosh.
guy. I mean, our
He had to have been
internet sucks down
prosecuted
here
or
right now,
something.
but he was a sheriff.
Oh, wait, the sheriff ripped everyone off?
Yeah, he was the one that did the hoax,
bastard.
and that's why
so that's
people
why everyone
thought-
believed it.
That's why everyone believed it, because he was a sheriff.
Oh,
You know,
that
so
son of a
it's-
gun,
yeah,
that's
so
great.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I
but,
shot that Bigfoot. That's probably what he said.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
yeah. Anyways, yeah. So
Damn,
you know,
it's
this
not
is.
loading up that well. Whatever.
How crazy.
But yeah, he was fired from his job as a police officer
Officer.
because he was in the role of the host.
That is
man.
crazy.
So yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, for a while there, I remember actually Chewy was working for us at the time, and I remember him coming into work because he was a big Bigfoot dude.
Is he
believed
really?
it, yeah. And
Is he still into it, or?
I'm sure.
yeah,
I'm sure.
I mean, once you are, I mean, you probably
and,
always are.
But-
Jody Price says boobs. Amen to that.
Oh, well,
Amen.
there you go. Josh Gates, yeah. Josh Gates is I have a Josh Gates signed photo in my office.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's one I was thinking of. Are you talking about the Ghost Hunters guy?
Yeah, well, this guy
Yeah.
is an Expedition Unknown.
Unknown.
We also have
Oh, okay.
Amy Bruni. I have her signature up in my room as well. It's just people I knew them and stuff like that. So Josh
That's
Gates,
so
I
cool.
was
That
always
is
a
so
huge.
cool.
Josh Gates used to have a show on Sci-Fi called Destination Truth.
That
Yeah.
shit
It
was so good.
It was so good. You know, it was way better than any show.
Anything.
Yeah, and so, anyways, a friend of mine knew him and got like not only some signed stuff for me, but also like some of his personal pictures from the road.
So
and,
That
cool.
is
and
so
it was
cool,
pretty,
man.
pretty cool. You know, now I have no contact with him at all, unfortunately. But yeah, so someone said Josh Gates. I agree. I love that guy.
Dude, the one person you know who I would just die to meet is Austin Stevens.
Yeah, Austin's an interesting guy. You know, for those of you guys that don't know, Austin Stevens was the Bushmaster, right? Is that what
So
is that what
cool.
they
Yeah,
call
and
him?
he would have all these
Snake
different
Master or
Snake
something. Yeah,
Master
Snake
and
Master or
everything,
something
and
like
he
that,
would
yeah.
do the hunt for these different animals, the largest rattlesnake or this or that,
Yeah,
or
he's
pit
right.
viper. I don't know why he's just so interesting to me. Just
Yeah, he's a
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a South African that
South
lives
African.
in
That's
South
cool.
African Blick.
Yeah, yeah. Big mamba.
Like
Yo, this just
South Africa.
this
A
just
python.
this just popped into my head. But Eric, you sent me a video the other day.
Yeah.
Of that water buffalo.
Dude,
I didn't.
that
I didn't realize water buffaloes like could swim underwater.
no,
like
a damn hippo.
obviously
Dude,
that
this
makes
water buffalo.
sense.
You know, I didn't
but,
realize how dangerous they are.
I
They're
didn't realize.
deadly over there. I wouldn't. I'd rather.
hippos or buffaloes.
Well, both, but I've heard the
Oh,
water
both.
buffalo. Well, the hippos are very
I knew the
extremely
hippos.
Well, in
deadly.
particular,
but
yeah. So Africa, it's Cape buffalo. Is
Oh,
what it is.
Cape
Yeah,
buffalo. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
And they're one of they're one of the most dangerous animals
Oh
out there.
man, I
yeah.
wish.
Wow.
It's no point
And
pulling
now
on my
what-
phone. You guys can't see, but
now
yeah,
what-
this thing was underwater, and I think these guys rolled up to it on a boat. Remember that?
yeah, they
And
were
it
in a
just
boat.
popped
popped up.
his head
It's
out.
like, I'll kill
But
you.
you could see him. Sorry, through the
No,
water.
yeah.
Crazy,
That-
crazy.
That was very crazy. So what makes I know nothing about this. I'm sure there's some people watching same. So what makes the buffalo deadly? Like, what do they do?
So they're very territorial and they're very aggressive, you know. So basically
dude,
they've got those huge
yeah.
horns, and they will
They'll
literally
stab
just
you?
not only do they have huge horns, but they also their head is obviously like a brick, you know.
Yes.
And they'll literally just ram you and frickin' destroy you, you know. kill you. And,
what
and
I think
they
of
get
it
you on the
as-
ground, they just horn you to death.
yeah,
you know.
yeah, or
Look at-
trample you. Yeah.
God, this wasn't the video, but
This
it's
wasn't the
very
video, but this
similar.
was very, very similar.
Yeah, so that's actually a water buffalo.
That's
so that's
awesome. I
yeah, so
never.
Thank you, yeah,
Yeah, so
Jay.
those are Asian water buffaloes that
I
they come
never
from Southeast
knew.
Asia
And if
all
you
the way
think
to
about it, it's just like
to
a damn
Australia.
bull or something,
Yeah.
right? You wouldn't want to be
Yeah.
out with a wild bull with it's
Just-
full of testosterone like that.
But,
It'd
like,
jack you up, dude.
Bulls, they can't swim, right?
No. Funny enough, I know this is pure
Okay.
speculation. I've heard this before. That if a cow gets in past its butthole, it fills up with water and
The
drowns.
butthole fills
That's
up.
Yeah.
fake. That's fake.
Is that real?
No, that's not real.
I say
I mean,
we buy a
yeah.
cow. I can get you a cow for about $300. I got a guy.
I think
talking
it
to.
sounds reasonable because I think that you can like
butthole's
literally
loose.
like
you can put your whole
arm in
damn
there.
arm up there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
could
why
probably
wouldn't
fill
some
up.
water?
Y'all talking from personal?
Yeah,
no,
I mean, who
no,
hasn't done
no,
that?
Who hasn't done that? Well, you've never done that?
You've never
No.
done that?
Lost my car keys. I said, "Here we go."
Here we go.
Yeah.
I said, "Where's the beef at? Where's the beef?"
Yeah.
But no, I have heard that. I don't know if that's true. Probably
You were in the
legend.
beef, man.
Yeah,
It does sound reasonable. I think it's a reasonable thing.
I don't
but-
think it's that reasonable.
but I don't think I never knew for the longest time about elephants swimming. Man, those sons of guns cross the damn ocean. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's
Those
crazy.
elephants? That's
yeah, it's
crazy. Yeah.
they
they're-
don't
they're
cross the ocean. You just made that up.
I made that part
Yeah,
up, but it
they
looks
know
like they
oceans,
are.
Yeah, you didn't
they're-
find very many Asian water or Asian elephants
No.
in Virginia.
No,
Just,
unfortunately.
Do you think
it's
that
a
we
shame.
should we take some questions for like the last little bit?
Yeah,
of
Why don't
this
we take for the?
podcast?
Well, this is something that we're going to do on all our podcasts.
Yeah.
is
For
maybe
sure.
save
Might
the
as well.
last 5 minutes or so to just questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and we'll try to choose. So let's see.
Yeah. So
Hit
shoot
me.
some.
What do we got?
Shoot
see,
some
I'm
questions.
going to do this. This is officially the podcast for a bunch of animal-loving stoners. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
Gang,
I'm not down for that. Legalize it. Legalize it.
I mean,
All
it's
right, I'm
legal
gonna
where
just keep-
we're at, baby.
Yeah, it is. It is legal.
Although I don't think you guys
Medicinal.
are.
Shout
you
out
guys
Canada, you know what I mean? They got that whole country fucking smoking that reefer.
Yeah, I know.
Are,
Hell
Jeez.
yeah.
Brandon said, found this podcast because of Noah. Loved every minute of it.
Hey,
Thank you.
shout out. Was it Brandon or Braden? Make sure you get that
Let's
right.
see.
It's
Braden.
Braden.
Braden. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Braden, big
See, I
Braden.
know my boy
Love you,
Braden
dog.
because Braden tunes into my live streams over on Twitch. I've been
There
trying
you
to
go.
do it daily.
A bunch,
Oh, okay.
a bunch of
Okay.
people have said to get Tyler Nolan on the podcast. We'll get him on checking in. I've talked to Tyler.
Okay.
He said he's going to come up
Shout out
sometimes
Braden.
as soon as he just opened up a new tattoo shop, so he's kind of busy. But he said he was going to try to get up here sometime soon. So definitely.
Is he down in Florida?
He's down in Florida, Kenan as well. We'll see what happens there.
This guy, this woman Samantha says cows can swim, so that.
Oh,
butthole
okay. So
thing-
that's false. Excuse me.
Oh.
Like I said, that's. I mean,
I thought that was unreasonable. There's no way a butthole could be so loose that
you
it
think
just
it would
fills
just
up
like
with
a
water,
dang.
bro. They can
You don't
pucker-
know.
You don't know.
They can
Animals
puck-
are weird.
Man, they can pucker that thing up. You know what I mean? Just
Dude, I jumped.
squeeze.
I was cliff diving in Nevada and I landed wrong and some water shut up my butthole.
You
It
know,
was
it's
terrible.
Some,
Oh, yeah,
some
been
people
there.
have asked about talking about George. Obviously, probably not tonight, but you
Yeah,
can
we'll do
touch
that
on
another
that.
night
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, we'll definitely.
I
do
have to
George
catch
thing.
up on this because I haven't heard. I want to hear the whole raw, uncut story.
Oh, there's some good ones there.
Yeah, me
what's your
too.
favorite metal bands? I also heard a couple people ask what your favorite music is. So if you like metal or you like music.
I don't like. I don't listen to
The
metal.
Contortionist is awesome. So if you're looking for something good, the Contortionist.
There we go.
They're not.
No.
They're
There
not
we
too
go.
heavy.
You know,
I'm really weird. I can listen to country. I could put on some Prince. Okay, I could put on some metal or rap. I'm
Yeah.
really strange. My playlist is very mixed up. I like all music. You know what I mean? I really can't complain.
I'm more
Eric.
of a hip hop and R&B kind.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric, have you heard of beard straightener?
Beard straightener, I have. Yes, I have. And you know what? I actually got one from a friend, but I need to get a legit one. Okay, you comb it through. It's like a little
Yeah, I seen that.
flat iron or whatever.
Mermaids? Believe no.
Man, I wish there
Ooh,
was a mermaid.
Can I got so suckered by that whole thing.
Oh,
Do you guys
I
remember
got
that?
suckered
Remember
by
that.
that too.
I got so
remember that.
I thought
suckered
for
by that
sure
damn.
it was it was a mockumentary.
It was
a
those
mockumentary
son
on
of a
Discovery
bitches should
Channel
be
of all places.
Fired.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
sued.
it was a mockumentary, meaning that it was a documentary that was fake about them
Yes.
finding mermaids, and it was so real.
It was so
I got
compelling.
sucked into it as well.
Dude, and then the son of a guns tried to do the megalodon. I said, "Get the hell out of here, you liars! No
But I believe
freaking
the
megalodons."
Dude, I believe the megalodon is real because they find
Well,
these fucking teeth.
It was real, but I'm
What's his
saying they
name?
said they were like alive today.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Max Strong, our first guest over on Checking
Oh
In.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
he
Big
brought
Max.
a tooth in that was
That's
no
insane.
joke this size. and
That's crazy.
He said it weighed about 10 ounces, so that's almost a pound.
That's-
a tooth
that's
that weighs
incredible.
almost
That's incredible.
a pound. One tooth.
No, and if you
They're supposed to have, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds
oh
of teeth.
rows and rows and rows, and if you look
Hello?
at them compared to like a blue whale, massive. You know what I mean?
Right.
Incredible. I would not want to be alive
That would be
when there's because that's literally burning to death sharks.
Daniel Bell said,
Not
"I
doing it.
smacked Noah on Madden earlier this week."
Ooh, got you. Yeah, of course he did.
really. I don't. I
Got a
didn't-
couple touchdowns on you or whatever. Madden, that's
What is my
football.
Twitch? Rio is asking. Bad choice, Noah. That's it, baby. Just one word. Bad choice, Noah. Go follow me over there.
How many YouTube channels do you have? Subscribe to Brian Noah. So what do we have? We have Animal Bites TV. We have Brian Bartrick's Vlogs. We have
Bad
Choice Noah. We have Checking In. Of course, the Checking In clips is something you guys definitely want to. There'll be the related channel, stuff like that. Check out because we'll take a podcast like this that's an hour and a half, 2 hours long, chop up the best parts, 8 to 10 minute digestible things.
Ooh.
Check that out. Those clips are going to go up shortly on this one as well. Let's see.
Man, that's cool.
That's really cool. I've had a blast, you guys. I can't wait to do more of these.
I know.
I just want to say thank you to everyone tuning in and commenting. You guys are freaking awesome.
Sure. So this person, Tim, saying, any entrance in tricolor hognose? I know nothing about that.
Yeah, they're
but-
super cool.
Oh my
We used
gosh,
to- we
they're
used to work-
really
Yeah,
cool.
we used to work and breed them.
Okay.
Are they? Oh, so there's no like permitting for them or anything?
No,
They're
easy.
beautiful. Mary
Beautiful,
wanted one
yeah,
for the
so,
longest time, but man, they're
Someone
pretty
asked
pricey.
about the Ben Rennick news. We talked about it earlier. Someone asked about Miguel from Always Evolving Pythons. He'll be on the podcast.
I love
2
Miguel.
weeks.
I can't wait to
actually,
see
two-
him.
2 weeks
Also,
from now.
one
I
more-
love 'em.
One thing,
Love Miguel.
I didn't see it in the comments, but I did hear people talking about this. They were asking about Verde. Verde is 100% fine, guys.
Why were they
Yeah, I
asking
don't-
about Verde?
you know,
It's
so-
really weird. So
yeah.
you show an animal and they're like, "What about the other one?"
Yeah,
Still
it's
there.
really this was this weird thing. It's like if I don't show an animal for a week or two,
Like 2
it's
days
like
even.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes even sometimes literally I'll have like an animal in a vlog on Monday, and Wednesday people are like, "What happened to so and so?" Like I can't show every animal every time,
Yeah.
and you know
Yeah.
when anything significant happens, we share it. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
if you don't see an animal, I don't mind people commenting like, "Hey, could you show that animal?" That's completely fine, but don't just jump to conclusions that somehow because I haven't shown it for 2 days that there's something wrong.
I've
with it.
literally even seen it in a video where we had that animal in
Yeah.
that video, but
Yeah.
someone didn't watch all the way through and just
Oh.
commented.
Yeah. But regardless, you know, I don't mind the comments. Just someone just asked about Robbie Kesey. Actually, I think we're going to bring him up in March. Robbie
Sweet.
Kesey come up for the podcast.
I want to meet him so bad.
Robbie's a great guy, so we'll definitely get him up. I date Noah for sure. This comes from.
Ooh,
Sorry, I'm
okay.
taking.
Eric. Let's see. Okay.
oh yeah, Tim Fleming. Yep.
I think that's
Timmy?
That's it, guys.
Yeah, guys, I think that's good enough. I mean, you know, we'll do the same thing like every last 5 minutes of every podcast.
Yeah.
Just kind of scroll through questions.
Yeah,
you know,
for
thank you
sure.
guys so much for hanging in. You can take it from here, Noah.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much. Thank you guys for watching. What should our tagline be for our outro on this one? What is this one called?
Well,
Choices.
That's
Oh,
life.
This is it. This is it. Okay, I got this right here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. You just made a bad choice.
That's
I
a
like
good
it.
one. Thank
All right,
you
guys.
guys. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
guys.
much,
Have a
man.
good night, guys.
Love you guys.
That